Now I'm streaming to YouTube.
I was trying to check our viewer count.
So you guys are back home. Cleaned up. What kind of stuff do you guys want to do? Like, it's towards the end of the time that you were planning to do training and whatever. I mean, obviously you could do more if you want, but I don't even know. Did anyone get enough to level from those fights?
Did you give out experience?
I did.
I sure did.
He did after almost every one of them.
Sweet.
I see you have a deposit. Oh, that's Dave has deposit. Never mind. We might just have Fedwin be sleeping today or something, so Eric doesn't have to pick up 2 of Dave's characters.
Fedwin's not Dave's character.
I of course meant Andon. Did you end up getting the bow that you made a deposit on? I feel like you did.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, did it end up in my inventory? That I don't know.
I don't know. I was trying to look at Andon and I looked at the wrong person.
Yeah, it's in there.
So didn't someone die during the altercation?
He's fine.
He's used to it. It's happened before.
Oh,
we
that's
might,
right.
we rest him on the street, so
Yeah,
a lot of the mages probably don't even know.
In fact, you're sitting across the card table from him right now, and he's reenacting the hand in which he won 1,000 gold or whatever it was. All right. Night comes. And let's see. How about Rothberg? Give me an observation check. He's probably got the highest out of you. Either really good or really bad. Oh, that was just normal. Man, that was a really happy sound for a 12. I mean, granted, that succeeds by a lot, but all right. Or did you not all hear that sound play?
Oh, I heard it. It was very triumphant.
Super triumphant. Okay, yeah. Rothbert hears, you guys see the whole map, right?
Yep.
Rothbert hears some creaking floorboards outside the door here, which is weird because, first of all, your butler guy's dead. And I think you had a couple like foot soldier type guys, but they should all be downstairs at this point. It's probably later in the evening. You guys are, unwinding after your battle. Fane's getting drunk. Tiger's trying to convince people to play cards, which maybe you should because he's really bad at it. But anyway, yeah, Rothbert's hearing like creaking floorboards coming from outside. It's just definitely someone out there. That just seems weird.
All right, I'm going to go take a look and say, hey, Rothbert, let's go take a look.
Okay.
You, let's see.
It's a thing we do.
Shit. Maybe you don't hear creaking floorboards. One sec. I might have screwed that up.
Well, gosh, that sure seemed like nothing, Rothbert.
Yeah, geez, Robert. Hold on. I think I might have pulled up the wrong thing. One moment. I didn't have this stuff placed in the counter, so. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I did have the wrong thing.
So there was no creaking floorboards?
No, there's.
Oh, okay. So we're
I
checking it
pulled
out.
up something that turned out its movement mode was flying, and I was like, wait a minute, that isn't right. All right.
Are angels coming to reward us?
It could be. Basil, go ahead and get yourself up by the door. Wait, it's not. It wasn't paused. Never was. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I would like you to place me where you think that where Rothbert heard this stuff from. So,
Oh no, light.
I need some ambient light. Hold on.
I don't like that you put in the walls for this map. That doesn't bode well for the angels.
I think I just turned on ambient light because I don't want to deal with it in here. Global illumination threshold. I've never used this before. I don't want to deal with that either. Yeah, you'd be up there. You guys can't see the whole map, though. I tried to turn on Fog of War so that it would... Because you know the layout of your place, so I kind of want you to see the full map. Maybe if I
You
toggle...
see it after you see it now.
I was hoping if I...
Fog of War for places I've seen now.
I was hoping if I started with you seeing everything and then turned it on, I would.
Yeah, no.
Damn it. Isn't there a good way to do that?
I mean, quickly drag
Well, we
everyone
could
to
just-
each room of the house real quick.
You may not all see everything, but hopefully you'll see enough. This is not the ideal way of doing this. Well, whoever I'm dragging is going to be good at seeing everything, but I'm dragging you all as a group, and I know you're not all that close together, so. I click through you quick. Rothbert's okay. Basil's not bad. Actually looks pretty good now. I think. You guys see most everything?
Most.
I'm kind of light on the second floor, but that's okay.
You're on the second floor, but
I can consult the map in the Discord if I need to know where a room is.
all right. You open the door and you see a spider bot climbing up your stairs.
Oh, he could have transgressions with us too, I guess, because of someone.
They're really size small, man. They're tiny. What would you like to do? It's the spider bot that's got like the saw blade and the...
You mean Twillin?
Either or both.
Coming!
You're up.
Twillin
Oops.
feels very embarrassed about forgetting, so she's going to put on her best, overly friendly voice.
What's her charisma?
Pretty high, actually.
Yeah, not bad.
16. Oh, hello! How can I help you?
It, you hear it, talking, but it's coming out all garbled. Like unintelligible. And the,
Can Dave understand it?
nope. It's not like it's a different language. It's like it's like distorted and you just like not words at that point.
It's out of range.
And it starts waving its arm about with the saw blade on it, and it starts buzzing.
Like threatening, like, or just come hither.
I mean, you tell me. It's moving towards you, though.
Take a
I knew
step
we should
back.
have insured this place.
And say, we would like to speak to that guy. We know that guy's name, right? The scientist guy.
Yeah, why not you set up a meeting with him for 10 a.m. tomorrow?
We would like to speak to that guy's name that Twillin knows, but I don't.
Kerbig Khan. It stops right here. And it's not attacking you. The blade stops spinning. And it starts talking again, but again, it's just completely unintelligible, even to Rothbert. And it's kind of like spinning in a circle now.
Like on the ground.
Yeah, the thing. It's like a spider droid, kind of.
Okay. I tell it to wait here. I'm going to go get a message.
As you are saying that, first of all, give me Rothbert, give me another observation check. That is pretty good.
Triumphant again.
You see, man, you're not sure where you've seen this guy before. He's human. He's wearing robes. And he is in your house, literally across the way here, like in the doorway. I don't know if you can see him right now. There, I think you can.
Yep, I see him.
And he is in the process of casting a spell. So what would Rothbert like? Actually, Twillin, you can give me a roll too, but I'm giving you a pretty hefty penalty because you're in the middle of stuff.
Well, I'm going to zap him with a magic missile.
No,
Well,
no, you're
observation
not.
to see if you know.
Oh. Okay, there it is.
Trying counters on the map anymore. Wait.
You're doing something as me, and it lacks permission.
Oh dear God! I didn't have visibility to what I was doing. I just did some stuff. Okay. How much did you make a bet?
He succeeded by 14.
I see. All right. Tolan does not see anything going on. She's busy talking to the guy. Well, not the guy, the robot.
I still lack permission to update tokens in parent scene
I'm okay with that.
a bunch of times.
It's fun that it does that to all of you.
Or some definition of fun, sure.
Do you have us all selected still from when you're dragging us around?
No, I've seen that. There's something about, like, you'll see it sometimes when other people are doing things with their character sheets. I think I put these things in as PCs rather than NPCs, so they're different. Anyway, okay. Willen's busy talking to the robot, doesn't see what's going on. Rothbert sees a guy, basically spots him mid-spell cast over there. I've got the full lighting on in here, but honestly, like, you probably don't keep your entire house lit, I'm sure. I don't know, maybe you do. Probably not, though. That'd be annoying, I assume. I assume given that you guys have continual light, I assume you have, like, continual light everywhere, and then like a lantern hood or something, some sort of like
Yeah.
a pot you can put over it to cover it up when you want. Anyway, this guy's lurking back there in the shadows in the doorway, casting a spell. What is Rothberg going to do about the fact that he sees this? He probably does not have time to cast something in response, because this guy's already like mid cast. That's kind of what drew your attention to him.
No. Come on, let me delete the thing. There we go. Where's what I wanted? What's this one? 60 feet? Really?
I don't know. Let
There's
me
a
check.
Giant upstairs.
I might have the wrong. They should be 5-foot squares on here, though. Oh yeah, that doesn't seem. Hold on. Square looks like it's about 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys got a big mansion.
Yeah, I wanted us to have a nice house. And I thought, Merchant Manor would be roughly our class as opposed to aristocracy.
What the hell?
I mean, lacking in. So he pulls his sling out and tries to shoot the dude.
Okay.
Did we give all our other servants the night off or no?
What you would have left at this point, I think you had like one guy who actually does like, butler essentially, maybe cooks meals and whatever. The rest, from my understanding, was you just had a couple like guards, and they are probably either dead or they don't come upstairs at night for sure. They'd be guarding like the doors. But I don't know that you have so many of them that you can have like 4 guards on duty at all times. At least that was never my impression.
On every door.
Yeah. Okay. So Rothbert's gonna try to get his sling out quickly and whip it. I will say Rothbert doubts he can do that before the spell goes off, though, for what it's worth.
So then there's nothing Rothbert can do.
He can move, he can yell, you could shut the door. I don't know.
Shut the door.
He has things he can do. It's just attack is
He could
probably.
shut one of the 2 doors, which doesn't help because Twillin and Basil have the other one open.
Yeah.
The guy's obviously somehow doing it
might
pretty
help
quietly.
Rothbert. I mean, if he's casting hold person on you, that helps us. Who knows what he's casting?
Yeah,
it'll
okay.
probably
Rothbert shuts the
explode.
door. I guess he screws other party members over. That sounds about right, too.
That doesn't screw other party members over.
All right. The spell goes off, whatever it is. And double check. Yeah. This little spider droid gets a lot bigger. It gets about the thing is about 3 feet. It gets to be about, I don't know, 5 feet. So it grows more to like man-sized. And now we will go to round by round, I guess. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to shut the door. Trying to adjust this thing. Normally that's where someone would yell, "Look up."
Well, I think the door slam was sufficient.
All
This
right.
is the
Hey,
day
look
of
at all those
Star
guys
Wars.
Wait, you can suddenly see a bunch of guys?
on the
On
initiative
the
tracker.
yeah, on the carousel.
That's weird. Can't you normally not see them unless you have line of sight? Or have you always been able to see stuff?
I think we've always been able to see them.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the reasons I don't like the carousel.
Oh, it shows up on the carousel, but not the other thing. Okay. I might get rid of the carousel then anyway. I never use it. I know Dave said he liked it, but
I like it.
I know Adam said he liked it.
Get rid of it.
So Twillin doesn't know what's up. She just sees this thing get big.
I mean, Dave, I don't know. Rothberg could have said something for sure. He definitely was reacting to something when he slammed the door. But that's up to Eric.
Yeah, I guess as he slammed the door, he's like, enemy caster across the way. Or no, at this point, he's just yelling, invaders in our house.
Treachery.
And you said this is the same day, right?
Yep.
After this, we're gonna need 2 more houses, a decoy house, and a real house,
Yep.
or maybe a protege house and a real house.
All right.
So Fane, using his monk-like reflexes, puts down his bottle, and he's gonna jump out the window.
Okay.
And Fedwin was getting his bow out, which, based off tonight's events, he is keeping with him. But I did add 5.
Andon was staying behind in town to help people. Oops, I just deleted the wrong person. Who did I delete? Fedwin, I think.
He went sort of invisible, and Basil's gone now. Now there's 2 Fedwin. Oh no, that's my movement thing. Never mind.
Yeah, I accidentally deleted. Yeah, Andon's not here, so that'll just make life easier. He decided to help out in town. Goodwill towards elves and all that.
So I basically wanted to get draw arrow, draw bow, get in the doorway, and see if I have a shot on anything.
Yeah.
Like a big robot.
If you can see something, you will have a shot on it. If you literally can see something.
Yeah, I'd rather shoot the mage probably than the robot.
Sure.
Damn. It was an off day. I didn't make myself be an elf today, so that sucks.
Ignore that.
I don't know what I'm ignoring.
Are there? I don't know about bows. Are there range penalties or anything? There might be some concealment penalties. I don't know.
There'd
the
be
mage man.
there could be cover potentially. I think with
I
an
wasn't
ace,
actually targeting at anything.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that'll. You were targeting
Rothbert, but thank you.
Oh, okay.
That should hit. Just let me double check. And make sure this guy's got the buffs on that he's supposed to have. Fuck. No, that's not how you do it. That there. Need target to. Oh, okay. True. That's.
What does it say? What I hit? Is that like -2? That hit.
You hit -3, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna hit, but I am double checking.
Okay.
Wow, really? Given that he had to be leaning out pretty far, like he had to be mostly out to cast a spell, I'm only giving him quarter cover, so you hit, but just barely. Your arrow seems to kind of deflect a little bit as it gets to him, but not enough to keep it from striking him. And he was in the middle of casting something, and you disrupted it. I think. Where is your initiative, even?
It was 11.
Oh.
Oh, I had started me first because I probably rolled initiative first, and then I don't know where I went. So if he's done by 11, you know, he's not interrupted, or he might not be in the doorway anymore. Although I know they don't move after they cast.
I didn't actually roll
So
initiative
maybe
yet,
we
so let me
messed that
find
up.
out. No, we're fine. He's you.
Whoa, yeah.
But I
Okay.
think when you deleted me, you probably took me off the initiative tracker.
That would make sense. Let me get you on there. You know what? I fucked up. We'll just have your shot go fast, and that's fine. But let me back this up because we got to roll back up here. All right, so back on one, Chef was hopping out a window, right? He's outside.
Yeah.
And I will say your windows in your house are all like shuttered when you want them to be. They're probably open a lot of the time, at least the upstairs ones. But not glass because that would be expensive. So going out a window for you, not a big deal. You can fall. I'm pretty sure that distance. I assume this second floor is maybe 20 feet up. Yeah. So Fane's going to be outside. Where are you running to out there exactly?
Around the back.
Okay. Go ahead and
Actually,
move.
I guess I should figure out where the stairs are, but maybe I can climb a window.
I can. Do you know? Oh, you'd be on this map now.
I've got the blank map like I sent you. So
You'd be up here. If you scroll up on the map you were just on, that's where the first floor is.
Right.
It's gonna be interesting. All right. Go ahead and move whatever your movement rate is, and let me know where you are by the end of the round.
I have to peruse the map that I would be familiar with and decide how I'm getting over there.
I'm gonna also quickly. You do you not see most of this level?
No, I see most of it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Sorry, I'm gonna put you back to where you should be.
The first floor I don't see most of, but that's okay. I have the blank map.
Okay. The map I put you on is currently the first floor, just so you know.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Okay.
I'm good.
Tiger, what's Tiger doing?
Tiger had all his winnings out, just kind of like, admiring them. He's going to
show
shove them back
people
in his pockets and then get his gear on.
Okay. What's Twillin doing? There's this really big
Twillin's shutting the door
in front of you. Okay, that's fair. Wait, when did she shut it? She's
right
on
away.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out you don't get your shot off, Andrew.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give me a +3 arrow back then.
That's fine. That means this guy's spell does go off, but I don't think it matters because now he can't see his target. Yeah. I guess the spell would just fizzle. And you wouldn't even know what it was, probably. Because if you're casting a spell and your target disappears, and you need to see your target to cast it, it probably just doesn't go. And what's Rothbard doing?
Ready to action to bash whatever comes through the door.
Heck yeah. Is this not the group that I think it is? Huh. Could have sworn.
So counting jumping out the window as segments 1 and 2, if that's fair, I would be about there on 10.
I need to pull open a book for a minute because I thought for sure these guys had a certain item. Now I'm wondering if I pulled up the wrong group.
Oh,
It would not
supposed to
greatly
be
affect that.
The Green Dragon.
No, but this is a group that probably as you get a better look at the wizard, you might recognize him as a group who tried to ambush you once.
Oh,
Adventurers.
that party.
Yeah.
Those dicks.
that blew the horn.
Yeah, that's exact. I'm looking for the horn right now, and I'm not seeing any of them. And I'm like, wait a minute, do I have the wrong group of NPCs here? I might.
So they happen to ambush us on the same day that this stuff explodes, and they're not involved in that. That's one hell of a coincidence.
What are the odds?
It honestly wouldn't have to be if they've been in town intending to kill us and then find out that we've wasted a bunch of spells and got hurt and stuff in an unrelated incident. It's possible.
They don't know that Leland hasn't cast a single damn polymorph yet.
Yep. I'm
I
down all of one spell.
really wonder. Okay. I really wonder if I grabbed the wrong. I did. I grabbed the wrong group. Fuck.
Guess we got two groups mad at us.
Perhaps the mage from this group joined that other group.
Yeah, it was.
And maybe the mage from that group, went somewhere else.
Okay, hold on. This is fine. It's just a different mage was doing that shit. I'll be right back. I think the group
Since
I've
all
got
your
there
mages are the same.
didn't even have a problem. I mean,
We can expect mirror images and invisibility pretty soon.
it's true. It's usually how it goes. All right. Now I'm going to have the right people on there, probably. I just got to figure out who's who again. All right. Let's fix this. This guy, I think he's the mage. Yeah. All right, I'm putting him back there in the window. I gotta get a spell on him. Sorry. Shield, cast, done. Target self. Effect, done. Okay. And then he cast this spell just this round and failed, so I gotta mark that off. All right. They all have the same spells anyway, usually. This does mess up me saying there was a halfling. I guess they're going to have a halfling join their party now. Because it turned out it was the other group that had a halfling in it, and I looked at the wrong group. All right. Okay. Get them all in combat, hopefully.
Oh, I don't want to alarm you. You're going to get to do some potion missability in a minute.
It's exciting. All right, then you guys hear a horn blow. So that's what started this all off, because I was like, where the hell is that horn, man?
Wait, it started this off?
Well, no, it started me off realizing I had the wrong people.
Okay.
Sorry. Started the last 5-minute diversion of me fixing all this shit. Okay.
Seriously though, where the hell
Guys.
are our guards?
Guys, there might be another group that hates us and is plotting against us.
Okay, well.
A, I thought we had guards. Where the shit are they? B, this town sucks for keeping track of shit.
Yeah, we should move to a different town. This town sucks.
What do you mean keeping track of shit? Does this always?
So okay, so 2 different massive attacks, and yet where the fuck are the guards of the town again?
Well, I mean, would you really expect the town guards to be here right this second?
Yeah, we built our house next to their precinct. I don't know if I mentioned that.
I don't know that I'd expect that, but my understanding is those mechanical things ain't quiet, are they?
They're not quiet, but they're not like I mean, they're pretty small. So I mean, you hear them walking
Fair.
by you for sure, but
Fair.
what
Well, let
what's
me
what's
rephrase
strange
this.
is how did this thing walk through town? That's definitely a question. Like
How does
without
this thing walk
anybody
through
seeing it.
town? And just in general, shouldn't the guard in general kind of be on high alert after, the town just got attacked?
You'd think
Okay.
whether or not they'd be by your house, it's debatable.
Well,
Right
once
there.
we take care of this party, let's go kill the aristocrats in charge of the town. They're clearly plotting against us.
I mean, well, especially if this horn just got blown here, I bet they're gonna watch they duck out because we don't want part of that.
The horn blows and nothing happens. You just hear a horn blowing. And what was Rothberg doing?
Waiting for anything to come through the door and strike it down.
Gotcha. I think I accidentally locked that door. Let me unlock it. Nothing comes through the door. And you hear the bot outside, but it doesn't sound like it's attacking the door or anything. But it also lacks the opposable thumbs to turn the knob, so, I'm trying to find Fane. Where is he? Oh.
That's
But
where
your-
he would be at 10.
Your
I
guards
think.
probably are quartered here, but they probably keep watch here, like down on the first floor. There's probably like one on the outside here.
I'm sure they're all dead. Don't worry about it.
Anyway.
Can I have drunk my giant hill strength potion on my way outside? Or should I drink 2 potions in 1 round next turn?
You could get it out this round. I don't know. You're fast. Sure, you can drink a potion. How much strength does it give you?
It's hill giant, which was plus 7 damage, but it didn't actually say. It's 3 damage better than I got, probably 19. I don't know if it's usable. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. This is the old school way of saying it. Plus 7 is probably, let's call it 19. Which means you need plus. You just set your. That's not going to work.
I mean, I can, but then I will conveniently forget to ever unset it.
Yeah. Are you enlarged right now? You are. Can I get rid of that?
Yeah, that's got to be gone by now.
I did not. Here, let me make a whole bunch of time pass. Nope, I can't. That'll script out what I spell. Anyway, it's not actually 6 in the morning like the calendar said. Hill giant strength. Putting the effect on you. Maybe. Three. 2. 3. Yeah, whatever. We'll give you 1992, even though really it should probably be 1900. Or 01, whatever. It gives you a plus 7 damage. It worked out. All right, new round. As far as you guys know, all that really happened is a horn blew. It was loud enough for you to hear it, but it wasn't like... Definitely neighbors would hear it. It's not like the thing the entire town would have heard. It's not, the horn of cacophony or something. But certainly, people nearby would have heard a horn blow. For all the nothing it did.
So I know it's kind of hard to represent on this sort of map, but looking out the front window, do I see anyone out on the grounds?
I'm trying to see where you are down there. No, you do not.
Okay.
No one seems to be outside. You'd have a better view than your character probably does right now, but yeah, you'd get a pretty good view of the front, and you don't see anyone.
Okay.
I need to
Even
actually.
Even our guards aren't out there.
Well, your guards probably you don't have that many guards. I want to be clear. It's not like you have 20 people. So usually, probably you've got 1 or 2 at the front door. Probably
They
1
were
at the back.
instructed to scream when they die, so they're not getting their bonus pay for their family.
Like even if you have 6 guards, that's probably like 2 or 3 on duty at a time. I need you guys can roll a bunch of initiatives. I need to do that too. Why is it adding 11 to why? Someone's initiative is what
jumped.
God damn it. Rothbard, I'm subtracting, I don't know, some amount. 11. Yeah. And with this guy, what the hell do you even roll? Oh, he rolled a 10. Sucks for him. Everybody's probably adding 1 more than they should right now, but
So giant strength looks like it was just a one swig deal, I think. So I'm gonna delete it.
I think so. I don't know how long it lasts, but certainly for this battle.
And then now I'm swigging a invisibility potion with the intent to climb up in the master bedroom, but I don't know if I can start that this round or not. I'm drinking a potion.
Dude, I'm just gonna hit these buttons and see if it fucks up initiative or not. Hoping it doesn't. Initiatives are all way too low, so something's wrong. But it won't matter. Leland, what you doing?
Subtracting 1 because I'm the lowest now?
It probably is.
Yeah.
It's not putting any weapon speed on him either, but right now that doesn't really matter. So
What's this over here?
that's a
It
good.
looks like a set of stairs.
It is. Is it supposed to be open to this room? I may have missed a wall.
No, that's the stairs coming up from the bottom level.
Yeah, I missed a wall there.
I don't
Sorry.
think that connects to here.
Nope. Yep, I just missed a wall.
Okay, can't go that way. Got it.
I was looking at that last round.
Yeah,
Fairly
sorry.
concerned.
My bad. I did all the walls right before the session. Let me know. There might be others that are missing.
Then I guess I'm swinging around to check some of the windows over here, see if I see anything outside these windows.
Yeah, not at the moment.
Okay.
Chef, you're still downstairs. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Now I'm drinking an invisibility potion swig, and I want to climb up to the master bedroom windows.
Risk ability.
Or, maybe I'll explode. Who knows?
Always great options when you've left the party and we can't see you.
Display result to chat. All right.
We don't see anything.
Oh. There you go.
Okay.
So I tell it to display to chat, but it ignores that if I have the other thing
Awesome.
on. You become invisible.
And
You no longer feel
New
super
thing?
strong. Yeah.
okay. All right.
Effect off you.
And then start climbing if I can this round, or we'll do that next round, whatever.
Yeah, I don't think you can climb and drink a potion in the same turn. So next round.
My stomach feels funny.
Bedwin,
I am-
who's where the hell are you? Oh, that other part of the
I'm
map. Right.
moving to the other side of the room.
Cool.
Wow,
cool.
he only goes 12. That sucks. So We're up to 3. I'm going to move him some more.
There's definitely movement outside, but I don't know that you would know what's going on. What's Digger doing? He's got all his gems stuck in his pocket safely.
Yeah, he's gonna come stand by this window, look around.
You do not see anything out there.
Does it look like I could climb down if needed?
Well, you can certainly get out the window. Whether or not you're any good at climbing is, up to you. Up to your roll, really.
Okay.
I doubt you made your walls, easily climbable. They're certainly better than just like a pure smooth whatever, though. It's also 15 to 20 feet up, so, if you jump, it's probably like a d6 damage or something. Basil, what you doing?
Queuing up some magic missiles.
All right. Hey, the spell goes off. Cool. What's Rothra doing?
Okay. I'm doing the smart thing first, then I'm doing the weird crap. The smart thing first is he does anything nothing seems to be trying the doors, right?
Nope.
Then he takes the moment to get into his backpack of hefty capacity to pull out the 50 foot of silk rope and throw it over to Tiger.
Okay. You can do that for this round.
Now, before I go into the next round.
Yep.
Potion pouch large.
Is this Dave I'm looking at?
Yes.
Oh, God. Jesus. Uh-huh. Go on.
I don't know
Hey,
if they're
look.
in the same order for you as they are for me, I guess.
I see a lot of potions.
Yeah, there's 2 of them that are potion of human control.
Yep.
Were they ever ID'd for
Oh,
the
which
actual type?
They should have been. We probably just didn't look into it. So let's figure it out right now.
Thank you. That matters a lot all of a sudden.
Human.
Okay.
Oops. And halfling.
Okay.
All right.
So last week, when my butler told me a halfling gave him the note, is that still accurate, or is that retroactively changed?
We're gonna stick with it for now. I
Okay.
just might have to make it work a different way than I intended. Twillin, what's she doing?
She's just hunkering down right now.
Cool. What's Fedwin doing? Where's Fedwin? Oh, there he is.
I'm a pretty goddamn dexterous guy. I'm wondering if I have to. Like, it's a good place to possibly shoot people, but it looks like there's an awning that I could go out this window to get out fairly safely. So I want to be ready to do that. I want to make sure the shutters are like open and ready to do that.
If you were in melee,
there's nobody out there to kill me.
If you were in melee combat on it, then it might be like you have to worry about keeping your footing. But just normal movement, I would say you're fine.
Okay.
It's probably difficult terrain. You're probably moving at half speed if you're not wanting to worry about sliding down or something. But there's no check involved if you're being careful. All right. You guys definitely hear the buzzsaw whirring. And it sounds like maybe it nicks the door once or twice, but it's definitely not like just digging into it. And you're pretty sure you're familiar with the sound now. You're pretty sure you hear like a laser blast too, but like what it hit and what it was shooting at, who knows? Doesn't seem like it was the door. So, new round. Feign would be.
Okay.
Move Feign back to the. Wait, sorry.
I have further
Yeah,
questions
I was
on
gonna
this
do
list.
that, but I didn't want to accidentally see anybody around the first floor that I wouldn't have been able to see.
You're fine. Go ahead, Eric. What were you saying?
That potion of human control, is it as if the spell is cast right when I imbibe it only?
I don't even know what this. I don't even know what the spell is. Like, what's it? Domination? Charm person?
No, charm person.
Oh, damn, that's a lot of hit dice.
Yeah.
Probably during him.
Hey, Eric. I'm really glad you're playing Dave this week.
Well, we keep
Let's-
saying that all these items we're not using, so, you know.
Let's say that you can choose as you see people. So you can either do it when you imbibe it, you can have it immediately affect whoever you're seeing that you want it to affect. And then if you are still under your hit dice, I will say on any round that you see some other people, like maybe as an action, not an interruptible one, but like you can spend your turn affecting new people until you get up to your hit dice. Yeah. Does that seem reasonable?
Sure.
All right. All right. So,
Is there a way to do... is there a way to do initiative other than with a weapon?
you can just
The
roll
other way I would do it
Type
would...
it into the box.
yeah, you can still
But
just
that
set your
doesn't do... Okay.
yeah, if it's like the potion, I don't know. Just roll D10 and call it good. You can click. I think you can click the die on the combat tracker, and it'll just roll D10 minus your dex or whatever.
Oh,
Which-
it does spin when you mouse over it.
And that'll be as if there's no modifier. And if you needed I don't think, did it ask you?
No.
Mine does when I click. I can put a modifier in manually if I want, but I need initiative for where's the robot? Why am I not seeing it? Did I accidentally remove it? No. There it is. Man, initiative is all effed up, and I don't know why. Anyway, Chef, what you doing? Or were we on a whole new round? And I don't know. Whatever. Chef, what you doing? Was this the round? No, this is the round after you went
climbing
this.
up. Yeah,
All right.
climbing up.
You are about halfway up. I guess you should make a
And
roll.
I'm not climbing up in front of the doorway.
I guess you should make a roll.
I don't think I should.
I mean, I feel like that's how climb works. I don't know what your climb is.
I thought it was just going to be really low. I wouldn't have to go look it up, but I'm sure that's fine.
You're sure, huh? Well, you are a 94 climb wall, so you actually are fine.
Plus, I have that. Oh, that's with the mask. Yeah.
You're about halfway up the wall when you see... Where the hell did the guy go?
Oh, I was hoping it was that rolling horse monster from the last campaign.
Oh, man, I moved him to the wrong spot. You see this guy... Did I have you on the map? Where'd you go?
He put me on the floor that
Oh,
matters.
I can't see you when I'm clicked as him because you're set to be invisible. Can you guys not see each other when I turn you invisible?
Oh, is it because he's a PC?
Yeah. Man, I need to never make people PCs again. That
No,
really messes me up.
I could see Twillin last week when she was invisible.
That's weird. I cannot see you when you're invisible. Huh. Anyway, this dude is literally flying. It looks like he probably just came out of the second story of your house and he's like Supermaning up, and away. I doubt he notices you.
I'm good with that, I think. Unless I have something that can one-shot him, and I don't believe I do.
Leyland.
Is Tiger actually doing anything with the rope that was thrown to him?
He's getting it out, getting it ready.
Okay, heading over that way then.
Okay, you guys can get the rope thrown out and down this. Get both of you down if you want. One of you down. Whoever's going down. Down's pretty easy. So if you are going out, you want me to move you out there?
I mean, I'll stay up while Leland goes down.
That's not a good plan, but okay.
Okay. Tiger will go out.
Should I light our house on fire?
You already died today. Why would the house be on fire?
Should I light it on fire? Because I don't think Basil can do that anymore today.
Oh.
Maybe he can. I don't know.
Willing doing anything?
She wants to go down too.
Okay, that's no problem. She can get up.
Okay, great.
In addition to putting our house next to the guard station and stationing 4 of our guards at every entrance, we also soak our floorboards in oil. I don't know if we mentioned that.
No, that one we do not do.
I mean, at 10,000 a house, that's fine. You can. That's a very expensive trap. I'm okay.
All
with
we
it.
do, is we lure parties to come get us, and then blow them up.
You were
Buy a new
prepping
house with our
for. You
winnings.
were prepping for this party this week. You've been lowering their guards so that when they come, you can burn them all alive and collect the XP.
Can you burn? Can you burn the outside of like a bag of holding normally, or
Oh yeah,
like it just gets an item save?
yeah. Technically, if Dave ever rolls a 1 on his save versus like a fireball or something, I'm supposed to be rolling for his gear.
So all the stuff would still be there. There'd just be no portal there to bag zone or whatever.
It depends on your interpretation. I believe,
Or would everything like explode out of it?
I believe it's the latter. By D&D rules, by Hackmaster rules with the whole bag zone thing. I don't know. I think in D&D, if you puncture the bag of holding, everything comes spilling out. And I would assume burning is the same as puncturing. All right, I'm taking that guy off the map because he went flying away. There is definitely still a robot out there. It probably bumps into the door a few more times. You might see, I think that time it lasered the door. So you probably, see a little hole, like a dime-sized hole, like burn right through the door and go shooting up into your ceiling or something. And I believe that is everybody who has an initiative.
Should Twillin, Tiger, and Leland move to the other map? We're kind of Bugs Bunny hanging.
I left you. I left you on this one. I'll move you to the other one if we turn out to need it. I mean, it's still the ground right there.
That's fair.
Yeah. Fedwin would see right towards the end of last round. So if you've already rolled initiative, you can change if you need to. A bunch of people kind of doing the low, quiet run, which is not, effective against you. Out the, it's like they're coming out your front door and running down the path there. So like
Okay.
towards the end of last round, they came out, and that's probably where they are when this new round starts. But they're definitely
Oh,
in the process of moving away.
they're gonna blow our house up then. Then I got
They all look fighter-ishy. They're wearing, banded mail.
all right. I don't want to go out that window. I want to go out this window.
Banded mail, chainmail,
That
and
seems dangerous all of a sudden.
one has leather armor. In fact, you recognize him. You recognize him as Yelik, the leader of that particular group of NPCs.
Okay.
All right. Man, initiative, it just keeps going to Basil no matter what. I don't know what is going on.
I will whisper shout, fighters out the front door to this room.
What's Leland doing? And you can act on that information.
I was heading out.
Okay. Let me get you out there. Fedwin is yelling. Is he doing anything else?
He's gonna go to this window because the front is bad. But I don't know. I'm afraid of a nuclear bomb in the house now, or like the spider's gonna explode or something.
Oh yeah. Blood golem in your house. That'd be sweet.
Unless they just came to steal something, but
Chef would have. So let me think about this. Chef would have actually climbed up and had quite a bit of movement left round. He could probably be in this room when the round starts.
And there's nobody here. There's a guy right there.
Give me an observation check. Floor? That's down on the first floor. Give me an observation check because you might notice as you go by the window. That's probably pretty bad for you.
So.
All right.
He's not invisible anymore. Why?
He is
invisible.
There was someone who had exited out a window and was down on the ground, and because of the elevation difference, Fang would not actually see them, but he did on the map because it's,
Okay, so Fang saw him, not him saw Fang.
Correct.
That's where I was.
And actually, just to be
I don't know that he saw me.
Just to be clear, what you see, it is a woman in robes. You're guessing, probably a mage. It could be a cleric.
Frida. Who knows?
Could be Frida. Yeah, I guess if you see the name, that'll clue in. All right. So that's where you would have been last round. What are you doing this round?
I'm gonna open. This door's open? It looks like
that door is open. Yep. Oh, you see the robot.
All I saw was I saw the robot and I saw that mage.
Yep.
I don't think Fane and a different mage that flew away.
Nope, that was the same mage. Actually, I just had to change the tokens when I fixed which party was in
That was Frida flying away?
No,
the guy last turn flying away.
This guy right here.
I'm trying to decide.
Him. He's the guy. Well, Fane has only seen one person, right? The flying person.
Well, Was
he able? Did he see the person all the way across? But the flying person is the same person who cast the spell that Rothbard
different
noticed.
Than Frida. So I know about two mages and a robot. But if I recognize either of them from being from the party we fought before, I guess I could assume there were.
Now I'm trying to Now I'm trying to think of why I described Frida to you after we determined that you didn't see her. Was there a reason I did that, or did I just have a brain fart?
I don't know.
I don't think you saw Frida. That was my bad. I started to describe her, but
all right. Robot is big and shooting lasers and stuff. Is it?
But he seems
like it's going to explode.
He doesn't have a flashing red light. If it was a person though, you'd think he was drunk. It is kind of wildly flailing about, spinning in an uncoordinated way, kind of like bashing into the wall and the door. Occasionally it saws going into the door, but it doesn't really, you don't even really think it's trying to.
All right.
Thing looks fucked up. Like it's not
I guess after having looked out the door, seeing nobody's here, seeing the robots around, Fane's gonna have to take the round to decide what he's doing.
Rothbard, you hear commotion outside the door, but you don't know exactly what's going on. Other than you're pretty sure it's the robot out there. So
yeah, Rothbard's telling Basil, get going, hop down that rope, let's go.
All right, I'm heading to the rope.
And then he'll basically back out behind, keep guard behind him.
Is Rothberg going out too?
If he can get out this round as well, sure.
Sure. Going down is pretty easy. Tiger, you were out last round. What are you doing this time?
You know, when I was a kid, my parents always said, meet at the mailbox when there's an emergency. Is there a situation like that here? Do we have a rendezvous point?
sounds like you need one now.
Dana always said meet him at the bar, but there's a bunch of bars in town.
Not really anymore, right?
Well, there's one less.
Only one bar blew up.
All right, I'm going to head towards the back. I'm going to get into SWAT tactics mode, have my bow out.
Maybe we're all just going to leave, and then the robot is just going to destroy our house for 5 hours.
Feels like, given
It'd
what
be
he's
pretty
doing,
funny.
it'll take more than 5 hours.
Twillin is doing what?
She's just following the party.
All right, let's go out round by round for a minute and describe what you guys are doing. Fedwin, you aren't even looking at the
Fedwin-
people. They were running off.
Climbing out the side.
They were running off like into the street, basically, though.
Yeah,
like,
it's what I thought. I mean, if they were like running around the house, I would be doing something different. It looked like they were.
I gotcha. All right, I'm going to drop out round by round. Just let me know where you guys are going.
Let's get a decent distance away, and then game plan.
Sure.
You don't need to move around the map unless there's something you're trying to see. In fact,
Some
I'm gonna go down the stairway here, and look for our hired help and see if they're alive before I leave the house. This other stairwell, not by the robot.
I just made the whole map visible, I think. Or I made you all blind, one of the two.
Nope, whole map is visible.
Good. And maybe you can walk through walls now? I'm not real sure.
So yeah, I go check out the servant quarters on my way out.
Yeah.
Looking for blood golems or whatever.
So there are a couple guards that you're guessing off duty because they, are not armored up and everything in their bunks they're up and they've kind of got their weapons out and they're starting to get armor on because they heard the horn blast. What's going on?
That's good. We got attacked. It's time to go.
Gotcha.
Except I'm invisible, so they just saw the door open.
Oh, you're
say
right. They never actually asked you anything then. My bad.
Well, I still say that.
Oh, okay. They jump, but then continue getting.
I'll say out the back. Yes.
Those of you outside, where you were going around the back way?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and just like heading off away from the house, or going into the house from the back, or what was the plan?
I wanted to get away from it. I don't know what they did in there.
Okay. Andrew, where are you going? I think everyone else is like leaving the house area, so I
Out
think
the north, out the back door on the first floor, but I can't get through the walls. So
What did you tell the guards to do exactly?
I said we've been attacked. It's time to go out the back after the door opens.
Okay.
And if there's another, I check the other rooms for dead guys or whatever, depending on how many people we actually employ or live here.
They probably come shuffling out after you, half armored, if you sounded urgent about it.
Rooms are empty, or
are you going through every room or what?
well, these 3 rooms seem to be the help rooms. You said.
I would. So let's assume
I would have come down the stairs here and then up this hallway. I can check them as I'm leaving. So
let's assume very generously you have 6 guards, and let's say that they two shifts are on at a time, basically. Well, one shift is on at a time, one shift is awake with them, and the other shift is sleeping. So there's some that would basically have their personal time awake. Maybe they'd be in your house, maybe they wouldn't. At this time of night, they're probably here. Especially after, the shit that happened in town.
And are these 2 guys that were hanging out in their room, unarmed, armored, and not ready? Were they the guys that were on duty?
They were not on duty, to your knowledge.
Okay, so we have on-duty guards currently unaccounted for. As far as I
You
know.
would expect there are 224 guards somewhere
Okay.
unaccounted for right now. They do not seem to be in their rooms.
Well, we're going north out the back,
Okay.
and we're seeing if we see any friendlies. And we're seeing
You
if we see that
eventually,
mage.
well, you see them. They don't see you, obviously. And that mage, you do not see even scanning the sky anymore at this point.
Good. It's not like I was using our guards as bait while I'm invisible. No, sir. I wouldn't do that.
That'd be rude. Running at least 20 feet away from them in a radius. All right. Yeah, you guys can meet up whatever distance it is you want to be from the house.
At the flagpole.
What'd
You-
you say?
There's a little piece of sod cut out with like a board that it sits on, and underneath is a bottle of whiskey for Fane to, since this is your meeting spot.
The emergency bottle. So, what is that horn supposed to do?
Well, I think that's the key. We need to research the horn. It seems clear that they are waiting for some kind of outcome that's going to hugely benefit them. And if they get it, they'll engage us. And if not, they're going to fucking run away. And it's going to be goddamn annoying.
Okay, so we think. Okay, so we think they were trying to do something that was unsuccessful and then ran away because it was unsuccessful.
Well, perhaps if they got a better jump on us, they would have continued anyway. But I think they blew the horn. They didn't get the result they were looking for, so they ran.
Any other thoughts on what was one of the weakest attacks ever?
Does Twillin know anything about this horn being magic smart?
For what it's worth, out of character, you guys know there were a bunch of people there. In character, you know there was one wizard, and then Fedwin saw 4 people running out of the front, and he's pretty sure one of them was the leader of that one adventuring.
Fedman may certainly not know that. Because odds of him having been there that one session are low.
I would say
Unless after
leaders of adventuring
and
parties. I think leaders of
Okay.
adventuring parties are probably decently well known
Yeah,
in town.
that's-
You guys are
that's
the
why
weird
Basil is so
exception.
well known.
Yeah, Basil happens to somehow be the one people are starting to know for whatever reason. Maybe he's just got that face. Maybe it's the name Explosion. Anyway, you probably. How far away are you from your house?
100 feet.
You
What's
do.
the blast radius of the, like a 9th level spell? It's
Pretty
beyond
big.
that.
Pretty big. Wish.
Oh, that's quite big.
Nuclear
We
winter
might be in a
fireball.
pocket dimension.
A few minutes later, some guards, not too many, probably like a pair of them, are coming towards your house and probably see you guys standing out there. I assume it's not like this, despite the map, it's not like this is a wooded area or something. You might have a little bit of grass around your house, but mostly it would be, streets, other houses nearby. Anyway, they see you guys and are we heard a horn blow. Is there a problem? Or were you calling for help?
Yeah, there's a problem. Bunch of
What's
assholes.
the problem?
Bunch of assholes.
Okay.
There's a robot spider in the house. Go take care of it.
We were attacked.
A what?
It's got lasers. I guess I know what a robot is. There's a mechanical machine in our house, says the voice from nowhere.
Huh.
Although it only lasts like 10 minutes if I took a swig, right? Or no, it lasts longer than that. 'Cause it's like 24 for all 8.
It probably
After
lasts for a
taking
while.
the time to stop the attack on the town earlier tonight, we were back at our place resting when we were invaded by at least one group, maybe more.
And,
They might still be in there. Don't know.
and we're pretty sure it was this particular group, right?
And we're pretty sure, yeah, it's a group that's tried to attack us before.
Do we knew their names? Like their
Yeah,
party company?
you know their name. You know their names.
We relay that information. but I anticipate we're just going to get kicked out of the city because that'll be the easiest way.
Those guys are arrogant assholes, says one of the guards. But yeah, they don't look like they're about to go, beat down a door or anything. Yeah, people need
Will
to
they
keep your
provide
violence
backup
out of
as
our
we
city.
Go back in. We didn't do anything. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
attacked.
They'll come investigate your house with you.
After saving the city.
They're trying to get a better description of what this mechanical spider thing is because it seems a little scary. I need to. These guys are decently well armored. I think they actually wear. Well, probably the normal guards aren't wearing plate. But they're probably wearing like splint mail. They have shields. You're guessing that they're probably the equivalent of about level 3 fighters. They're decently trained. This is kind of like the ruler's personal army. They're not just the normal conscripts. Yeah, if you want to wait, they'll call for some backup. Unless you guys want to go right now.
Might as well wait. We're not in a hurry, right?
Yeah, we can wait for backup.
All right. One of them runs off. The other stays with you. And, probably 3-4 minutes later, about half a dozen of them are there now. Probably riding up on horses at that point. Because the guy had to run back to the main keep to get them. And they're ready. Do you lead the way? Well, they know where your house is, but are you going with them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you leading from the front or are you leading from the rear?
Rothford will be in front.
Yeah, I don't think we can let the town guard lead our party. That sounds bad for our stature.
These guys don't have the right stats, but I'm just going to drop them on the map. So you're going in the front door of your house? Or are you going in the back? Okay. As you get to the front, you see 2 guards down on the ground, but you don't see any blood. Your house guards.
Do they seem alive?
You check them out, and they seem to be asleep.
Oh, bonus. No pay for them today.
It made your saving throw against a spell that didn't have one. Chump. All right. You definitely hear the robot thing upstairs. I'm just going to
Just lasering and flying stuff?
That's what it sounds like. There's probably some smoke coming from upstairs right now. Not like a huge fire, but definitely something's burning up there.
Willen requests that we don't destroy it if possible.
Hey, was Fedwin still in the house that whole time?
No, he went out the side window with his 19 decks.
I bet.
Under a non-combat situation, I think he's probably okay.
He's fine. What was Twillin
He
requesting?
only has an 18 dex.
He wants it to be disabled but not destroyed if possible.
We'll go do that.
Oh, I need to get something out of the freezer.
I don't know. Throw a bucket of water on it. Are we smart enough to know that water and electronics don't mix?
No.
Twillin smart enough to know that?
I mean,
We've
you don't
never
know what electronics
seen-
are.
We've never seen a robot spider take a bath, so
Yeah, we've not seen water interact with them to know that. So
you just need a wild surge to go wrong in a water kind of way, and then we're set.
Just use your wand of wonder. It's like built-in wild surges.
True.
All right. Who's going up the stairs?
Willen's going to try to web this thing.
My 2-liter of Mountain Dew is just on the edge of ice.
Yes.
The downside is when I open it, it kind of makes a mess. Jesus.
You didn't lay it on your side, did you?
Nope.
You have to tap the sides to
Well,
get the
actually, no, it was in the freezer. I didn't really have a choice. It's the only way it can fit in the freezer. However, I opened it while I was walking here, and it did not, and I put the cap back on while I was walking, and I just set it down, and now it won't open without spraying everywhere. So, yeah. All right.
Someone's going to sneak up on this thing and web it from behind.
Cool. Roll a don't wild search roll.
Okay. I did it.
Good job. You private rolling.
Oh, sorry.
It's webbed up for about, a few seconds, and then the webs around it start burning as its laser
Edwin
continues to fire.
exclaims, "Oh my god, Twillin is a mage. Did everyone know Twillin was a mage?" Because magery is bad. We don't consort with those types.
It's not illegal.
Whatever.
It's just,
It's not illegal.
We don't want the guards to know about your dark secret. It should be illegal the way Twillin does it.
Damn.
No one's
I-
witnessed that.
I need a minute. I gotta deal with this so it doesn't explode in here. I'm back. What happened? You win? You cast web and then it burned.
On the group and we killed them. They're no longer going to try and ambush.
Guards are dead. Got it.
All right. Twillin's got another ace up her sleeve.
All
He's
right.
going to grease this sucker.
That made it sound like the first. Oh, yeah. Okay. It would have worn off by now, but actually the area outside the door was greased a while ago.
Gets all greasy.
I bet it does.
Does it fall over
Probably.
comedically?
Yeah, the laser's shooting in the ceiling now. Thing's sliding all over. It tries to get back up.
Is it on its back like a beetle, flipped upside down?
Yeah.
All right. Now what?
Yeah, now what? You want us to go stab it? Like, say the guards? So you see it's got a spinning saw blade that is just waving around. It's got a laser that just keeps firing off in semi-random directions, it seems like. It's got the little jabby needle hand that just keeps going in and out towards nothing. And then it's got, I think what you discovered once upon a time was a flamethrower. And that thing keeps waving around and just making like fizzing noises, but no fire's coming out.
Okay. Twillin tells the guards to bash the dangerous bits, but leave the rest of it alone. The saw and the syringe and the laser.
Sure. They get up to the edge of the grease spill,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Can you do something about that?"
I don't know, can she?
Yeah, I think you can dismiss your own spell.
Well, then it's gonna get up.
Well, either that or they fall down. So,
All right, fine. I dispel it.
all right, 6 of them immediately like rush forward as soon as the spell goes out and start beating on the thing while it's still prone. Let's see. They'd have a plus, so they'd be against armor class 4. They have a Thaco of 18, 17, 16 with strength, probably effectively 14. They're about 50% to hit, I think. No. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to say 3 of them hit it. And they'd probably, I don't know, have long swords. The thing's still big. So in that first round, they're all running up there. They're stabbing at it. Some of them aren't getting very good hits in because the thing's made of metal. It's just spinning around. They're kind of wary of it. The thing's whirring its blade around. They're dodging out of the way. They don't get hit by that. Laser blast goes off. Oh, one of them actually gets caught by it. It's a hole blasted, right through his armor, and it goes into his shoulder. He kind of yells out in surprise and pain, never having been wounded in this manner before. Backs off. The other guys continue beating the thing down. You all watch, I assume?
Yeah, seems like good entertainment.
You guys, Bane, you can get in there if you want.
The saw blade and the laser don't hit anyone that time. They continue beating it down. And finally, the thing, starts sparking and twitching and then eventually stops moving. And then they probably hit it a few more times for good measure. But they try to stay away from the weapons as you instructed. Like, what the hell is this thing?
Twillin says, I intend to find out.
I see.
Does it stay big?
No, it'll shrink after a little while. I don't recall how much that's. 5 rounds per level. Honestly, yeah, it's probably just about. Well, that's minutes. I don't know. About half an hour after this all started, the thing shrinks back to normal size. The guards are probably going to be hanging out for a while, and probably some more guards show up. Captain of the watch, whatever, because nobody's seen this thing before. They're all very curious. So you probably have people coming in and out of your house over the next couple hours, unless you have a problem with it.
I'm fully willing to give any guards that want it free food and drink.
Awesome. They, unfortunately, for me and your budget, do not take you up on it because they're fairly disciplined. And they all step gingerly over your sleeping soldiers in the doorway so as not to wake them.
Oh, that's really nice. Well, they can come back when they're not on duty, or we'll get them a good thing at our upcoming party at the place that it's at.
You trying to bribe an officer, son? No one says that. All right. Twillin, what do you...
intends to take this thing back to her warehouse to do research.
I mean, if you ask me, I don't feel like the robot man was involved. I think they probably stole the robot,
Wired it.
yeah, didn't really know how to make it work properly, and brought it with them. It might curry favor with him, even in its bad, shape, if we brought it back to him. Since you
Back. I just want to play with it a little bit first.
Okay, fair enough.
Cool. All right. Colin's going to go work on this in a workshop over the next few days. Anyone else do anything? Assuming there's no spontaneous battle that breaks out.
Are we talking tonight or over the next few days?
Both.
Well, I would say over the next few days, I'm trying to figure out what the horn was.
Are we just going to keep staying here and wait to get murdered?
No, I think we should come up with a plan for how we're going to avoid murder.
How are you planning to find out anything about this horn that you heard below?
Basil's going to roll some dice to the library.
Like, what are you even looking up? Horns? Magic horns in general? Like, you haven't seen the thing.
So we didn't see it when they tried to blow it the first time? I thought we saw it then.
We've never seen it. You heard a horn blow once, and most of them and a few of you went running in terror. And then you heard a horn blow today, and nothing happened as far as you know.
You know what it cast the first time? It cast those demons, right? It was like demon dogs or something. What was it? So we know what it cast one time. We know that it can also not, it can do nothing, because it seemed to do nothing.
I forgot about the demon dogs. So on that note, was it demon dogs or was it?
I don't
remember. Giant frogs, I think, right? There was darkness too.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just the dark. I don't know. Okay. One moment.
And then maybe that horns that might have been lost in Arden Vul, with that kind of context, or
hey, Eric, look in your Rothbert's bag of unused magic items. Maybe Basil will recall that Rothbert has a horn that does some of these things.
Yeah.
That might be the best research you could do. Is look at your own horn that you guys have identified.
Is there some way for us to magically lock our doors or seal our doors?
Yeah.
Can you lock it to people other than you, Eric? Can you lock it to a group?
Let me reread the spell. Hold on.
Certainly, that's a spell you could make, too. Like, potentially. Research. Or key it to a token. Something like that. You guys need party badges. Key it to a adventuring pass.
Yeah, so Wizard Lock on itself is just me or nothing else. I'll look see if there's a higher level that gave like password. Can I?
Certainly, every module ever has stuff like that.
Retina scanner.
Yeah, just go steal the scanners from Arden Vul. Install them in your house.
I want my key item to be keyed to my lifetime adventuring license.
There's the one we have.
When I click on it, I can't look at it, but I don't know.
Oh, of course.
Are there any kind of spells we have access to where we can like ward our house at least with alarms that are better than first level alarm? I guess, especially against flying mages who come
Dave's
in.
got glyph of warding,
Hey, that might do something.
and I would say I've done this for NPCs, so I would say you guys can do this. Normally, glyph of warding, you glyph with a spell you can cast, or you do the default, which is like a D4 of damage of some sort of type. I would say you guys can coordinate, so like Leland and Rothberg could go together, and the glyph of warding will trigger. Bad example, but like trigger an alarm spell, so it'd be like a longer lasting alarm spell, or you could do potentially other effects.
I'm also trying to search the group, by the way, over the next couple of days.
Oh, I'm doing more than just researching them. Hey, Tiger,
Yeah.
you had set up a bounty on the gorillas, right?
Yep.
You want to set up a bounty on this party?
That sounds awesome. We got money for that.
20 gold in here.
Dead or alive?
Sure. I actually don't even care about the alive part, but you know.
Yeah, dead or I guess alive would be how we phrase.
Do we even know why they have beef with us? What do they want?
They just no. Like
They said something when they attacked us the first time, but I couldn't be bothered to recall what it was.
the impression I got is that they thought we were fucking easy marks because we were questioning them like rubes, and you know, I think they're just fucking evil assholes.
They just want our stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely so they were the same people who
They were waiting for us by the slippery area, and you know, outside that one.
They gave us directions to leave the inn to come up top, and they tried to jump us on those.
Yes.
Yeah. And then later they tried to ambush you in the ruins.
Up in the ruins.
This does seem a little different to you, though, because clearly, like, they ambush you up there and they fail. The city guard isn't going to give a shit, right?
Yeah, but to do it down here is kind of
they get caught fighting you here. Like, that's bad for them. In this case, where nobody except you can say it was them, like, you can tell the guard to be on alert for them and all, but you probably would not have the expectation like the guard is going to go after these guys just based on your word. That's not really how it works, and that's not enough.
Well, then we got to do it ourselves, and I want to kill them.
Well, I want to come up with an amazing warding system for our house.
They don't have a $10,000 mansion though, so it's too bad for them.
I really want a ward that if you're flying above our house, it dispels you. You fall to your death.
Yeah. It's anti-magic zones. Actually, you could make a glyph of warding, cast a spell. That is doable. The way the spell's worded, it's really only supposed to be harmful spells that you can tie to it, but certainly I will make exceptions for plenty of others. There are definitely things that might seem so broken, I'll say no.
What about hold person?
That would actually be harmful, so yeah, that'd be fine. Like it even says in the spell, typical glyph shock for 1d4 points of electrical damage per level of the spellcaster, explode for a like amount of fire damage, paralyze, blind, deafen, and so forth. The DM may allow any harmful pre-spell effect to be used as a glyph, provided the caster has sufficient level to cast a spell. So the exception I've made sometimes is letting cooperative magic happen between a priest and a wizard, and I think I've done that for you guys too, like when you were making, maybe not in this particular campaign, but the previous one, when you were making the things you wore that would like protect you from certain spells. I think I was letting multiple people get together. Like one person was casting a spell, but it was a spell a different guy knew. One thing I kind of wish D&D had more of, and it was something I liked in 4E, was ritual magic. The non-combat spells, but they're kind of like they're big deals.
Yeah.
So often I'm in favor of coming up with stuff like that, like finding a way to make it work. Living out your house with cool protections might be costly, but like that's the sort of thing that I think is thematic, and definitely when you play modules, that shit's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Glyphs of warding. So there's a loophole in this spell that I'm not sure how to deal with, because if the area is less than 50 square feet, it's free to cast, but at over 50 square feet, it's like 2,000 gold worth of diamond. So why wouldn't you just do 49 square feet and then 49 square feet and then 49 square feet? Or
I think we just pay the money and then we ward the continent.
there you go. It's a lot of
But
diamond.
Rockford does have to trace it, so it might take a while.
Or the flip side, why would you like glyph a doorway with one glyph? Why wouldn't you just inscribe tiny little half-inch glyphs all over so that when they step through, they hit 15 of them at once and explode?
You have been struck by 215 magic missiles.
Like the way you think, Derek.
So there's got it. I mean, honestly, given enough time, you could glyph every square inch of your house, and like nobody could walk through it without exploding. So there's got to be a reason that doesn't happen, and I don't know what that reason is, because you don't want me doing that in the dungeon.
Well, obviously, it only works in towns.
Oh, I remember another glyph we've done before. Stone to mud. I remember that
I
one.
don't recall that at all. Doesn't ring any bells.
Anyway.
Do you think we could do a hold person alarm glyph combo?
I think like a alarm dispel magic would be pretty amazing.
I don't think you can tie multiple spells to a glyph, but you could have multiple glyphs.
What if we put them on top of each other? Yeah.
Well, no, that's where it gets weird. But certainly
You
you
have
could
to
have
be-
real close.
Yeah.
Like you just have the outer one be the alarm, and the next one in start blowing people up or holding them. So the Hornet Cast, did you guys ever actually see the table that it rolls on?
No.
You're not able to click that from the.
I can't even.
Let me just paste it.
They
there.
can't. They can't even click on that Horn of Chaos I linked. I had to paste the description in.
That's annoying. All right, well, let's get you that info. Pasting the effects in chat. They are random.
Could you have some way that a ward would set off another ward? Like, I don't know how you do it, but it'd be cool if like Leland could cast silence on the entire manor if all of a sudden we needed it through a series of cheater rewards. We could have different effects for the whole house that we've paid 2,000 gold for, with some way to set off the effect that we want specifically, instead of just waiting for an enemy to trip it. Then we could have a self-destruct in our house.
I don't want to make a ruling right this second, but I am definitely open to that sort of thing. We just need to plan it through, talk it through, and the cooler it is, probably the more it costs in terms of some sort of spell component, casting time, triggering time, whatever it is. Most of the things, the cooler they are, the less likely they are to be something you can do in a single combat round. It's more like, we know this is coming, we need 5 minutes to prepare it, or something like that. Anyway, those are all the abilities. So it's possible if Al remembers something gets summoned, it was probably the frogs. I know darkness, now once he mentioned it, I remember darkness happened. I remember the aura of fear for sure. And then there is a chance, the more you blow it, you summon a demon. which I actually forgot to roll for tonight. They were fine. He's not here. Anyone else have anything they're going to do before you guys maybe eventually head back to Arden Vul? You're putting up some sort of bounty. I heard that. I don't know what the amount is.
So, in addition to the law won't necessarily take us serious, I imagine.
It's not that they won't take you serious. They probably will believe you. It's just not actionable.
But the law doesn't have a problem with one adventuring party putting a bounty on another adventuring party in their town.
They would have problems with the attack happening in town. I don't think the bounty itself. It's a little tricky.
Okay.
I don't know. They're actually.
Can I put a bounty on a merchant in town we don't like because he's our competition? Like, I doubt it. Not publicly, anyway.
There actually is an Imperial-backed Assassins Guild called the House of. It's the House of Sight. Not the House of Coins. But assassination actually is kind of an approved thing if it's not on government officials, or nobility, or whatever.
Just on the grounds, if someone's calling for it, you probably have it coming.
It's honestly, that is my impression. It was kind of unclear, and we haven't had to dig into it, so I haven't worried about it much. But let me actually find this. Osterwick.
Where are we going next in Arden Vul? I, of course, am asking Eric because the rest of us are useless.
The Benevolent Brotherhood. That is the name. It's an empire-wide thieves guild known as the Benevolent Brotherhood. Shit, this isn't even it. This is something different.
Do we want to try and return that robot, or do we just want to learn its secrets with our super smart, crazy mage?
Want to return it yet? Derek, is there a skill Twillin could be getting from this research she's doing?
Edwin can assist with his 19 intelligence.
You know what? You can create a skill called technology, and it's not going to be great, but it might give you insight to things now and then.
Okay.
And you can start with it at your intelligence. So 19, 20, whatever your intelligence is. I'm going to have to look it up again. Basically, there's a place where you go and you're you write on a slip of paper who you want dead and what you're willing to offer for it, and you put it in a box, and then maybe it happens or maybe it doesn't. And it's kind of like a government not government sanctioned, but it's not illegal. And
oh my god, you weren't supposed to put your letter in the murder box. You were supposed to put it in the mailbox.
It can't be there's a rule. It can't be government officials. It can't be. It sucks to be poor, really, is what it amounts to.
Just
most people would not do that against a rival merchant because the rival merchant, is going to do it right back to you.
Yeah.
Not if they die first.
That said, just putting up a poster in town saying "kill these guys" is probably not the best way to go.
Well, we're going to do more than one poster. And we have an upcoming party.
Fine, we can switch it to capture.
Dead or alive, then you're covered.
Derek, can you make that skill for me? I can't do it.
Sure. Maybe. Oh, I might actually have to create a skill.
You can.
No, I can't do it either.
Plus on your abilities, right?
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
You can do it as an ability and not a skill if you want. But
I'll just create a skill real quick. Technomology.
Well, Bedwin offers himself to be Twillin's research assistant if she needs one.
Sure.
It has no-
Even though he might explode.
I gotta fix it. D100. Target type low, right? Yeah.
So out of character, I'm hoping the robot was working fine until they enlarged it. And then just electronically, that just doesn't work that well. If you just make everything bigger, something's not going to work right.
Electricity just doesn't flow fast enough now.
Twillin's particularly interested in what makes this thing go, like power source or whatever term she would be.
How much damage is she willing to do to this thing to deter? Like, if she can't get this thing put back together, like you talked about returning it to the guy,
Yeah.
is she willing to risk it being in an?
Well, he's
I
not gonna-
obviously messed with this state.
got destroyed. It attacked us.
Well, it got destroyed, and then it's like I pulled out all the wires and started unscrewing things, and like obviously not battle damage.
No, it's fine. She
All right.
has no limit.
I mean, I'm cool with that. I just want to make sure.
Edwin also has an 18 dex, so he can do the, fine touch, tiny stuff.
All right, here's what you're able to learn about this thing over probably the course of a week of research. Spider-like creature, 8 legs, 4-foot diameter central body. I guess I underestimated when I said 3. They're made of very tough material. It possesses a small rotating head, so the head can actually rotate in any direction without turning the body. You're able to determine. You've got the 4 arms with weapons, which were a poison needle, and the one that you recover, the poison was completely out on the needle. Flamethrower, not that you probably know the word flamethrower, but you did see it in action before. You understand fire came out of this thing. You're able to determine it's powered. That comes from some sort of fuel that's held internally. But this thing was completely out of fuel when you recovered it. It's got the laser gun, which as you take that thing apart and look at it, really is basically looks like the kind that Rothbart has, but has been like grafted into the thing. And then it's got essentially the buzzsaw, which is, just a spinning blade. With all the typical saw blade style.
Yep.
The head is attached to the body by gears, gyros. It can rotate. It can definitely detect sound and motion. You find inside the head, somehow they're used in the construction of this thing, 8 gems that are worth 100 gold each. If you want to keep those, you can. If you're planning to return this thing, like obviously you would have stolen these. Like, there's no way that would be battle damage.
I will take one of them.
We can put lesser gems in there.
They don't seem like there's anything special about them. They don't detect as magic, other than they're probably all cut like the exact same shape. Like, you're not exactly sure how they're used, but you're guessing somehow it's used in the sensors.
I technically have a crushed pearl if you want to just kind of sprinkle that in there afterwards instead.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Given that you're researching these things, it's not like this would mean anything to you in these terms in character, but to just give you a sense of the weaponry. The laser does 3d4 damage, just like Dave's gun. The spinning blade does 3d4 damage, so more than a battle axe. The poison injector, you can't really be sure because the poison was empty. And the flamethrower, based on you experimenting with it, you think it probably, like the fuel reserve that you can see hooked up to the thing, is probably enough for like 6 flasks worth of oil. How many bursts of flame that gives it, you're not real sure, but that would be kind of like a full load of 6 standard oil flasks. The poison is a lot smaller. You're betting that can probably only get, based on what you've seen of like, does Eric have the dagger? Someone's got like the dagger of poison. The little
I don't have any of
experience,
those anymore.
the little experience you have with poison, you think it probably only has a jab or two worth of poison before that's out.
Is there enough,
Also,
is there
go
enough
ahead.
trace residue of the poison that I can do alchemical testing on it?
You give it a try. I don't know what your alchemy skill is, but sure.
Rothbert's got that too, I think.
You see other compartments in it that it can use when it wants to store small items. The feet of it have sticky pads on them, so it seems like it could probably climb walls and maybe even stick to the ceiling. That was pretty good. The poison is deadly. I don't know the exact name of it, but it would definitely be a deadly poison. It is injected, though. Just getting it on your skin would not kill you. Swallowing it might, but
yeah.
It's definitely meant to be injected. You do see the needle that can do poison can also swap to be a I guess it's still a syringe. Yeah, the thing that can take your blood samples. And you actually see this thing's got like a little pouch inside that actually has probably a pint of blood in it right now.
Gross.
Give me an arcane lore check too.
Okay. Nope, that was that's animal lore. Hold on.
Okay.
Here you go.
You see some magical runes on the inside of it that seem like they were basically inscribed in the metal of the head, like actually carved into it. Not like ink, but actually like carved into the metal. And their control, like the meaning of the runes in arcane language, basically amounts to control. It's a way of taking control of something, or you're guessing. I think you've heard. Actually, I don't know if you have. I got to be careful what I say because I don't know what's happened or not. I don't remember anymore. But you believe whoever made these things could probably speak through them or potentially even act or cast spells through them due to these runes. And also, as you're digging around in here, you do determine this thing had a lot of damage and some wiring all messed up. Not that you really know what wiring is. You're learning, I guess. You don't understand its purpose, but definitely there's some that's like all frayed and torn, and you're like, we didn't do this. So this thing had some sort of damage going on before you guys beat it down. You also believe, due to its make, like the metal it's made out of, it is probably immune to all but the most extreme temperatures. You would expect even a fireball probably wouldn't do anything to it. And probably based on the metal. Between the metal it's constructed out of and the runes carved on it, like other glyphs and runes like carved into the metal on the inside, you're guessing it's got some amount of magic resistance built into the thing. Which maybe you guys already knew. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. Oh, you were asking about the power supply too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know those little battery things?
Like the one that the ray gun takes?
Yeah.
Yep.
There are slots inside of it for 3. And right now this one has 2 of them in it, which you can remove if you want. Well, now that you've cracked this thing open.
Are they like? Would they fit the guns or no?
They are. They're tiny. They're almost like tiny little watch batteries.
Okay.
So yeah, absolutely. One of them seems wired up to the pistol, essentially, and the other one seems to power the body itself.
All right, let's take the pistol one and leave the body one.
Okay. I put that on pull-in sheet. This is probably a week of you like slowly poking at this thing.
I want to be researching the invisible creature that's following us. See if there's any
Huh.
lore about that from Arden Vul, based on maybe the footprints that we saw. Because I think you said we saw footprints in the blood based on the shape of the footprints, etc.
Yeah. One sec. I keep trying to add this to your sheet, and it's not going on there, Adam. Not like flying into your backpack or something, is it? I can't. I don't know why I can't add something. You're not seeing like these things appear because I've dragged it like 6 times.
Nope.
Hmm. I drag something else to you. I'm going to drag a longsword to you. That one on there. Huh. Well, this one. That one's not going either. What if I move it here? And then drag it to you. Nope.
You can just put it in Rothbert's bag.
Yeah, that's really weird. I wonder what's going on. I think Rothbert's already got some, so I'll just add one. God, I need a way to search.
What am I adding one to?
Trying to find the power supply. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have one.
No, he does. I saw it a moment ago.
It was considered ammo though, right? You had it as ammo?
Well, I had to create an ammo thing for him to track it, but no, I didn't. I didn't make it ammo.
Power supply lesser in his inventory organizer, non-magic items.
He had one to that.
Yep.
Oh, he already had 5? Damn.
Yes.
All right.
Quick note, the note on it says 24. I thought it was 240.
The number of shots?
Yeah.
Before he started shooting it last week, it was 240. I don't remember how many shots he shot, but I don't think it was 36.
It did seem like an awful lot. Oh.
I mean, in the description, I thought...
Yeah. They're... Probably one charge effectively is like 10 shots.
Okay.
These things can power a whole bunch of different things in the game.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. Tell me how you're checking out like footprint, like trying to find out what the footprints belong to, or
Yeah, I'm in the library like I do. I'm just researching animals of Arden Vul and seeing if there's anything that is known to be invisible. Particularly given that I've seen what the footprint looks like of it, etc.
Do we have access to a spell that lets us see invisible things?
I don't have one.
Quillen has detect invisibility.
Perhaps we could
We could
get
try
one
that.
if it wasn't so frowned upon right now.
You spend the better part of a week probably digging through books, and you see lots of different, not Arden Vul specific, because I don't think there's a book on the animals of Arden Vul or anything, but just creatures in general. Finding footprints, sketches where you can stuff. Absolutely nothing matches. In fact, the only invisible creature with big feet that you find any reference to without seeing a picture is the mythical snipe, which sometimes people hunt. But you think maybe that wasn't.
I've seen the most recent season of Atlanta.
I've not.
Snipes are real.
Unfortunately, though, no, nothing. There probably aren't that many invisible creatures that are written of in the first place. And then, of the ones that there are,
one picture of an invisible creature in these books.
Yeah. And then big, no, big, larger than human sized, but humanoid footprints. Bigfoot, essentially, is what I keep saying. No reference to footprints like that.
Okay.
Especially not something that would probably be really, really quiet, too. So yeah, nope, absolutely nothing on the record.
I want to fucking find this guy.
All right. You guys still having your party?
Yeah, the people need it more than ever, right?
Yeah, but you only invite the rich people, right?
Plus, I think it seems super badass if we're, throwing a party like the day after or a couple days after an attempt on our lives. Like it was nothing to us.
Well, certainly people show up, and the talk of the town is the attacks and damage to the temples, and maybe the Temple of Heshusban somehow behind it, since they're the only temple that wasn't attacked. They denied, of course. There's talk about how the ruler of nearby, I don't remember the name of the city just south of here. But the guy, the brother, maybe he'd be better. Maybe this wouldn't be happening under him. And then, the flip side is, oh no, I think it's Lady Justinia. Lady Justinia built this town. She brought this all here. A lot of the people I assume come to your parties are not the common folk. You don't really have a big enough house for literally everyone in town to come. That'd be a disaster. I'm assuming you invite the merchants and Yeah. So you're not really hearing the common opinion on it, but the people who make money here are pretty happy.
Our main party was at a tavern. I don't know if it is the one that exploded or if we had already had our party there.
Oh, the party was not at your house? My bad.
No, we were having them specifically at the four main taverns, so we didn't piss off one of the taverns. I
gotcha. Okay. Well, definitely not the one that exploded. I'm sure someone else will step up and, host the party, though. I don't know if there's anything you're looking for about what happens there, but it, other than a whole lot more gossiping and rumors, it's a lot like your other parties. Are you letting it be known you were attacked? Because it seems like most people don't actually know. All the talk is about the, exploding blood craziness. The fact that you were attacked, really, no one seems to even know of.
Wow, they are disciplined guards. If they saw a weird-ass robot, it doesn't spread.
The Azure Knights actually don't interact with townspeople much.
Good for them.
In fact, I'm not sure you would normally expect them to have even been by your house that night, except, the heightened awareness. Oh shit, going down. It was a normal town guard, but they're more down in the normal, the cheaper area. I'd say on the walls, but the town doesn't really have walls. If a determined force ever, attack this town would just burn. There's really the upper keep, Lady Justinia's area, the Azure Keep, that'd be fine. But the town, good luck.
Yeah, we definitely need to find a new place to be a base of operation.
I mean, it's clear they plan to build walls and get all that done, but that is a years long process. Although with all the money you guys have been bringing to this town lately, shit, they're going to hit you up with taxes one of these days. It really probably should have happened by now. But honestly, just taxing the merchants is probably fine too, given all the money you dumped to them. All right. So adventuring, or anything else left to do in town?
I'm going to put back this robot fighter as best I can.
I want to see if so.
Yeah, give me a technology roll.
My first one.
I just want to see how bad you missed by.
I want to watch this be like a 99.
Yeah.
And it explodes.
Oh, shit, dude! It might be looking better than when you took it apart. Some of those wires that were severed, you probably actually twisted them back together correctly, and it's pretty good. In fact, you probably just went up to 21 in that skill. I bet that's within your chance to learn. 10 wisdom? I don't know. I bet you 4% is. Look, what were you gonna say? You were gonna say something too.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Al was, I think.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was probably a quip.
Sorry, what?
It was probably just a quip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your skill's 21 now, Adam. You learned things.
Wait. Be smarter than the other guy soon.
I don't know who the other guy is, but yeah.
Bedwick or whatever his name is. The guy that makes these things.
Oh,
Or at least builds them.
Kerbig Khan?
Kerbig.
Kerbog.
Kerbog.
You tell me, how do you think that's said? Kerbog? Yeah, probably. Well, you don't know if he makes these things or he is one of these things or what.
Yeah. On adventuring.
Is there any? So there's no way to get spells right now because it's like frowned upon.
They're harder to get. What are you looking for?
Stuff that can detect invisibility and see through.
Totally teach you that.
Yeah,
it's level 2.
I think I want more than just I would like it on a scroll so I don't have to use a slot on it, but I can still, when we know he's following us, I can cast the scroll. But I would prefer, just because my impression of a detect invisibility is you can see that something is invisible, but you can't necessarily see, make anything out about it. I would want to make things out about it. So I would want to see if there's a spell that does that.
What do you mean make things out?
Well, be able to actually see it instead of just know that an invisible thing is there, right?
Oh, no. With detect invisibility.
Detect invisibility is see clearly any objects or beings that are invisible.
Yep.
Oh.
As well as any that are astral, ethereal, or out of phase.
Kind of the next level up version of the spell is True Seeing, which...
Yeah.
So yeah, I would want to try and get that in a scroll.
Detect Invis?
Yeah.
Didn't someone already know it in your party?
Yes.
Who does?
I don't want to slot for
Willin.
I was going to say. Eric's guy's high enough level now, he can actually scribe scrolls.
When you say you don't want a slot
7th level, right?
Talking about learned spells total or memorized slot?
Memorized slot, yeah.
Okay.
Is that probably in Game Masters? Because I don't know that I've ever read that portion at
You
all.
know, yeah. How often do we make it to 7th level? Right? No, I'm pretty sure that's on PHP. Give me one second. So there's no mages. What was it? The Arcane Practitioners Club. That doesn't exist anymore, which is where you used to be getting your spells. However, if you sweet talk Rastifier, he might still be able to find you things.
Well, then I'm going to do that.
Man, I think it's somewhere in the Magic user description, but I'll dig it up after game. I'm pretty sure it's level 7 in D&D though, unless it's priests that are 7.
No, because it's in the DMG because it has where it makes all the funky stuff to make it impossible normally. Because Hackmaster.
Well, it's also what exactly is it? Describe a scroll? I don't know. We're gonna do. It's not going to be 3E where you just crank out scrolls for whatever the hell you want, but
No,
it's not going to be super hard either, unless they're really crazy spells.
Yeah, well, like I said, Hackmaster is written from the perspective of no.
Yeah, 2E would be a better source book on it, but even then, I don't think 2E ever got into a good description of creating magic items. Tome of Magic probably would have been the book. I don't know. I can look into that too. Whether or not I do, I don't know, but I can't. Yeah, we were talking about something. I don't remember.
We were talking about
Hacked and Viz.
Yeah, getting it on a scroll.
Right. Give me a charisma roll, or if you think you have a skill that would apply to sweet talking Rastifier. He's one guy you know of who might be able to find you that sort of thing. Maybe there's more.
Motherfucker.
And he just doesn't seem to want to. Man, after those blood golems came by, like he's just not willing to take the risk of finding that stuff for you. But maybe he could offer you a pickled egg in this trying time.
No.
Suddenly he looks like Danny DeVito to me now. That's great.
Thinking too. I was just waiting for him to come in, so then he came in blasting. So then Rastifier came in blasting.
So all it really said, I mean, it has like the percentage failure chance.
What are we looking at?
Page 211 of Game Master's Guide.
Oh, scrolls?
Yeah.
What level is Detective Viz? Is it 1?
It's 2. It's not. Normally, it would not have been a hard scroll to get.
All right, I'll if Twillin is who has it.
Yes.
If Twillin's willing to teach it to me, I would like to learn it.
Sure.
Is it one I can even do? It's iffy at best.
Yeah, so that's what the question always comes down to on the spells is like, okay, what inks do you need in this bullshit? And they never go into it, so it's just.
Well, no, it basically says to make it up and make it hard.
Yeah, I would hand wave most scrolls. It tend to be some sort of money cost. At least the lower level stuff.
Yeah. Because, like they give the example for a Scroll of Protection from Petrification as giant squid sepia, 1 basilisk eye, 3 cockatrice feathers, 1 scruple of venom from a Medusa's snakes, a large peridot, a medium topaz, holy water, and pumpkin seeds.
I mean, it would be a thing that would actually be kind of cool if it was defined enough that you were like, man, I killed this thing, and now actually the Hacklopedia Beast does have on every creature, like you could use these for this and use this for that. But like,
sure. And if we're going down that route, I'm going to go pull the.
It's too much though.
Well, and I'm going to go pull the ability that was the like fake out components at a slightly higher spell chance risk. Because screw that.
Yeah. Just figure out what spells you might want to scribe, and then we can figure out how that would work.
The big problem is I have to know it, which...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the risk becomes too, like, if the party is wealthy enough, it breaks the game in that, you know, all right, I'm carrying around 57 scrolls of polymorph or whatever. It's like, I'm not even a question. I just polymorph every single round forever. But
Yeah,
whatever. There's ways around that too. Like, I think scrolls are cast at like a fixed caster level, and often it will not be as good as if you were actually casting it. You wouldn't have your specialist bonus, stuff like that.
yeah.
Anyway. Detect Invis, you were learning it, right? You can make a learn check. You have a 95% chance, it looks like, so, you know.
Yeah, it looks like success.
By the way, everybody can have 5 honor, except for Leland, who can have 10.
Proteges? Fuck them.
Proteges can have it.
They helped save the town.
Yeah, a large part.
The day everyone has been waiting for.
Finally back in high honor?
Indeed.
You ready to level?
No.
I need to make you level. I need to throw some monks at you.
Yeah. Suddenly, a team of evil monks comes to town.
Yeah, the blowing up a bunch of blood golems was a big part of that. This is like throwing parties over the course of the time, and
We already got party honor.
your parties. Well, you're getting more. Your party's becoming pretty well known over the last few months for various things, in a good way, or an honorable way, anyway. Would have been higher, but you know.
Rothbert's just getting too fat.
Oh shit! He probably he needs to get his armor resized again before you guys go out. We'll just hand wave that happens. But yeah, he's still getting fat. Dave needs to be around so he can have to deal with that at some point.
Yep.
All right, you guys go into the dungeon. Just go kill a dragon. That'd be fine.
Twillin's got
Ready.
a key card. She thinks it's a key card. It was something else, and now it's a key card, and she wants to go see if that does key cardy things.
Sure.
What are keycardy things?
Those iris doors, aperture doors. She's betting that this key card will work on those panels.
Okay.
So the closest one of those is where she wants to go.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh, I was clicking the dice thing, and then a Steam notification popped up, and I clicked on that. I was clicking, all of a sudden Steam came up instead, and I was like, what?
Oh man, that was my chance to get you to start playing Borderlands 3 while we were playing this.
Yeah. Here's my calendar. All right. Past another 10 days or so. If you got any spells going on your character sheets, like, go kill them. like enlarge or strength or whatever.
I do seem to still not have all my spells back.
Well, I can fix that.
Yeah, trigger a day for us, please.
Oh,
It'd be
based
good
on
now?
being attacked in town, Fedwin's gonna make sure he's an elf every day now. As long as I have a supply of hair.
Yeah. As long as you have elves in your party. And they're willing to.
Which means I can only cast Fireball or Lightning Bolt a day, not both of them. Very sad.
All right. Well, as exciting as it is, you make it up the mountain without incident.
I need help. I forget. It's been a while since I've added a spell.
I can do it.
Yeah.
Well, you find it, which I don't know if you did. Detect Invis.
I did
You can
not.
you can hit Control Space and start typing Detect Invisibility, and hopefully it shows up for you. It might not.
It did.
Then you drag it by the icon. Like if you bring it up so that you can see the spell, drag the icon for it, the little eyeball, over to your character sheet, the gear section.
Sorry, you said the gear.
The like your gear tab, like your equipment tab.
Okay, yeah.
And then did it put one in your inventory somewhere?
Yeah.
Now you can drag that into your spell book. Just like it's a container.
Yeah, I'm looking for my spell book.
Your spell book is in your backpack.
Yeah. Okay.
And then once it's in there, which I assume it is, edit it.
Oh, just a second. I went to the other tab.
Well, you want to edit it, and then you want to click the learned checkbox, and after that, you should be able to memorize it.
Right. Okay, that's done. Okay.
That's it. Once it's there, it should show up in your drop-down list.
Now I just remember. Now I just need to remember.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Now I just need to remember how to toggle that shit.
Toggle what shit?
So that I can select a spell rather than have my list that I only rarely edit. So my combat list, and I'm trying to remember how to change it so that maybe it's edit.
There's a little eraser button that'll actually remove it and like let you put something else in that spot.
Gotcha. Okay.
The one that looks like, I don't know, a recycle icon or whatever toggles between whether or not you've used it.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, it's been a few months since you've been to Arden Vul, but you hike up the mountain. It's, spring weather. It's pretty nice. Probably. I don't know. Let me check. Wow. I need to get that off Tundra. 55 degrees. Cloudy. Scattered clouds, rather. You get up there. It's early evening. What do you want to do?
Probably go to the inn and start out in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
They welcome you as you walk in. They thought you were dead, maybe, because they hadn't seen you in so long.
Yeah, I started asking around to see if they heard about any invisible creatures in our.
Yeah, all kinds.
If anyone's told stories about them.
Quick check actually first. Did all the various people who need to do the recovery saves do them last session? Or do we need to mark something for Dave's?
You know what? There's probably one more set to do.
Okay.
So let's do it. Who all has missing levels right now?
I think Tigre does. I don't know how to tell. Oh, I see level drain on my details.
Yeah, I see you're missing some stuff. What was it? System shock? Give me 2 system shock rolls, I guess.
Is that just deaf?
For you, it's 80%.
No. System shock is on the con line.
There's nothing clickable for it, though. It just has a number.
1, 2.
Congratulations. You were back at full capacity.
Sweet.
Who else we got? Dave, probably.
No, I don't see anything on Rothbert. I think it was his protege does, though. I think Dave cleared his. I think his protege was so heavily buried that.
Mhm. Well, if he did, it was already off him.
Who, the protege?
Yeah, I don't see anything on him.
That seems wrong, because I thought his protege had, like, his con was so low that the chance of getting rid of them was low, so he wasn't going to be getting rid of them anytime soon.
I thought so too, and it says his con is. Oh, you know what? This says touch. It's probably the one that says touch. That threw me off. Okay. Hey, Eric, you feeling lucky?
I mean, I didn't think I was controlling his protege tonight.
Fine, I'll roll it, but I'll roll it publicly. All right, strength. I'm rolling like Dave does. It's fine. Actually, one of those made it. He got back a pointed X. Down 4 system shock attempts from April 3rd. Oh, actually, he wasn't even due one, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let me give his guy honor. His protege. Did I say it was 5 points?
Yeah.
Did you give Rothbert the honor?
Fixing that now.
Awesome.
Actually, wait. Do I?
Damn, Andon's in great honor. Damn, Andon's in too much honor. I like that. Let me go back to my random encounter check here.
Andon's not walking up the mountain with us.
Oh, he's staying in town?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'll at least save Dave that much headache.
You don't want to leave him at the inn? In case Dave actually wants. I guess he can fly the carpet over. Let's leave him with the carpet.
Wait, we're leaving the protege who has
Who isn't going to the
negative
dungeon?
stats from level drain in town with the carpet.
Maybe.
I will say, if there's a random encounter, there is increased chances to dragon it.
I assume the carpet was in the bag.
That's where it's currently marked. As
Okay.
far as the protege
You raised
goes,
some good points.
Dave was trying to keep him safe until he got at least some of those negatives gone.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think he's with us, but also I don't.
It should be Dave's call, but in the meantime, I'm going to say he's probably not with us.
That's fine. If Dave disagrees, we can just magically have the guy be at the.
Yeah.
In this case, I just looked. It didn't matter for the random encounter checks anyway. So there you are. You're at the inn. There's drinking probably involved. Any spells you're looking for? Because guess what? They might not have them now, but these people are happy to trade in scrolls and keep an eye out for you.
Yes.
Then I will say post a list, and maybe they'll have some soon. They're not going to have them right now because there's no mages there. But adventurers come through all that. They can. It'd be at a higher than normal rate, but they can definitely find stuff for you.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
I'm
you guys
still
are hurting for money. What was that?
I'm still looking for detect and viz, so I don't have to waste a slot on it.
I would say post a list in Discord. That's the sort of thing we can handle outside the session. And,
Yeah.
What are the glasses Tolan wears?
What are they?
Are they
Where
like
are
magnifying glasses? Yeah, she wears some weird glasses, right?
Yeah, they increase chances of finding secret doors, I believe.
Oh, okay. Reduced vision to a 10-foot range. That's right.
Yeah. She likes to wear them to do her technology research.
Yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
appropriate.
She looks like a mad scientist, probably.
We're bringing
All right,
that spider bot with us too, by the way.
It's pretty heavy, but sure. You guys got bags of holding and all sorts of crazy shit.
Yep.
Where are you going?
Next morning, we're going to go to the nearest aperture door
You're
thing.
you're gonna have to tell me what you think that is.
You mean where it is, or what it
Yeah,
is?
yeah. Sorry, where it is.
I don't know. That's Leland's job.
Yeah, and I haven't been mapping for forever, so I'm gonna say
I don't need the route described, but I at least need to know.
well, the route I was going to describe was through all the tunnels that you hand drew for a while. That's
Which-
the path I. No, wait. I can do better than that.
Like, I'm willing to say your characters remember better than you do. I need enough of a description that I know where you're trying to go.
Yeah, I'm going to actually say taking the elevator down to the cat's area, but instead of going that way, you go the other way, and the doors were there. There's a door right there.
Okay, so you guys would go to the
I
halfling
want to say
area.
it'd be go to admin, warp to the Gates of Obsidian area. There was an elevator there, I thought, that we could take down.
Do you know how to warp the Gates of Obsidian area? Or do you
No,
only know
we
how to
don't.
warp out of it? Okay.
We warp to the
Halfling and go down the stairs behind the baboon head secret
Yes.
door, right? Okay. And then I think there actually was one in the Obsidian Gate area.
I can't recall if there was or not. I know the other pathway would work if we take the elevator down to.
Let me check, because you guys would remember, and I almost
Yeah.
remember. There was one. If you go down the Hall of Pillars, and then off to the left, there was one there.
Okay, then we'll go to that one instead.
I mean, you can still
I
go to
was
the other ones
thinking
too, but that's the
Yeah.
closest that I know of, or at least that I'm thinking of right now. There absolutely could be closer that I just don't remember.
Sure.
All right, you go to the admin building, and you do not bring Andon with. And then you teleport to the halfling area, and you go down the stairs, and you come out by that little river. And as you're walking along, Rothbert doesn't notice anything. Never mind. And then right now, you guys killed those undead. Shit, I'm gonna have to repopulate this dungeon at some point. It's been months. Yeah, I mean, rats scurry away from you. Maybe there's like a lone skeleton you kill that I'm not going to roll combat for, but you basically go down to the level with the obsidian gates. You start walking towards them. You make a left as you're going through the pillars. You get into that big. You know what? I'll just put you on the map. Basil, Fane. Is Fedwin coming?
Yeah, he's a real mage now.
All right. Calculating. This was dumb. I didn't need to put you on this map. Anyway, you'll see where you are. The door here has a panel which flashes between the colors of green, pink, orange, silver, and yellow. Those are the alternating colors that keep flashing on it. Your key card you would describe as rust colored, and if you hold it up to the pad, it does nothing. That's why maybe I didn't need to load the map. But
Do I recollect any panels that show the rust color?
I sure don't. Do you have photographic memory? I bet you do.
I do.
All right, let's go dig into. Name me some panels, and I'll go look.
The three places the panels I know, like I said, if you went down to where the cats were, through that level. That's going to be the majority of them.
All right. Let me pull up my PDF. Hold on.
There was a door there. We couldn't get through it. We went through the tunnels and came around where we think was behind it and saw a door, and we were kind of in that area and saw like 2 or 3 more doors.
All right, stop there. Let me look at those two because I know those two that you're talking about. Need the map as well, or I will never find it. Goddamn giant dungeon. That level's huge. I think I have 4 more, 3. I think that level is 4 maps total, and you've been on like 1 of them. I actually mapped most of it. All right. Location 29 and 35 are the first 2 you were talking about. So when you're on the south side of the door,
South being the side that the cats are on, basically?
yes.
Okay.
Oh. Blue or better? Well, hold on now. Go find out what or better means. I think I have a chart somewhere. Oh, yeah. Turns out Rust is not real high in the hierarchy. Okay, that one flashed between blue, green, pink, orange, silver, platinum, and yellow. Next up, the other side of it, I bet is the same, but let's check.
Probably.
Because God knows. Yep, same colors. And then there was one that I think you went to, and then you kind of got ambushed by the invisible guy right near it. Or
I think so, and that's further in that area because we, like I said, we've gotten on the other side.
Yeah, it'd be kind of a little northwest of there.
Yeah.
Let me find out what that is. I bet you it's not rust colored though. I hate this. 47. All right. That one doesn't say, but based on what's inside, I'm going to say that had to have been not rust colored. Maybe, I don't know if you've seen a rust colored one. I can do this the other way. I can see where those apply. And then I'll reverse engineer to see if you've seen that color. $137. Leland's going into a trance. His eyes are fluttering as he mentally recounts every color he's seen flash. It's 137, man. Oh, okay. Nope, you haven't seen that one. Level 6. You haven't done much of. Maybe, actually. Oh, that's where you find them. That's not. Damn it. That reverse engineering isn't going to work. I thought it was, hey, this unlocks all these doors. It was like, no, here's the locations where you can find one of those. No, okay, so the other one would have been Actually, one step above blue, it would have been green, pink, orange, silver, platinum, and yellow. And where else do you think you've been? That's 3, kind of by the cat area. I feel like maybe there's one other one somewhere, but I can't remember where it would have been.
I want to say we found one, and I don't know if it was that area too. I thought we got into some through the tunnel pathway.
What are we calling the tunnels? Up by the tunnels by the cat?
No, the tunnels that you hand drew that included like the mausoleum that we left.
You got into it from like the baboon area?
I think so, yes.
Okay. Man, I don't think there was, but I don't remember it. I'm also not seeing any of those on the map for that. Are there any other tunnels you might have been through? Oh, you know
Probably,
what?
but those were the ones I was thinking of, so
I think the very first time you got attacked from behind by the invisible thing near the cat area, there was one more door, but I'm also pretty sure that was not rust covered.
sure. I mean, in the area you were looking at that was north of that was not, near the cat door, we had gone up or down a level at least once as well.
Yeah.
Because I think we went down and then we were near stairs that were supposed to go up to some undead, and that's where we turned around. But I thought somewhere in the down level we saw a door there as well.
Yeah. I think you were literally looking at one. You saw some stairs heading down. And right before the stairs that went down, there was a door that.
I think so, yes.
That one also not rust colored. So
okay.
I think as you, and we can roll back where you've gone right now, but in fact, that one only flashed silver and yellow.
Okay.
And Leland, with his bright deductive reasoning skills, is probably putting together a hierarchy of colors, which you can reference. You can be like, hey, what do I remember? Rather than me making you try to memorize this. So,
Key card sucks.
yeah, I gave you one of the shittiest ones because, well, you don't know why. You don't know why it suddenly turned into a key card, but
What did that happen? I don't remember.
you had a wild surge, and the next thing you said was going to come true. And I don't remember what you said anymore. I don't know if you said, I wish this was a key card, or I wish we found one, or I want one, or something like that. But
I think I said I thought it was something else, and Twillen thought it was.
He just saw a cube or like a cuber type thing, and he said, "Oh, this must be one of the key cards," and then it morphed.
okay, yeah. Yeah, so I give you a shitty one. Too bad. It opens something somewhere, I assume. But you haven't seen that color yet. All right, where do you guys want to go?
Is it time to magic carpet over that gap near the water?
Oh, there's so many gaps. Which
The
one?
gap near the water.
Yeah, you go under the water where we fought that statue guy, and then one of the paths led us to past one of the set guys.
Yeah, okay, that's what you mean.
That was like a cavern.
I mean, that's okay. That is.
We can go full theater of the mind. You can just start flying up and down the chasm, and I'll describe what you see. But I sure as hell ain't pulling out a bunch of maps as you go.
No, we're not doing that till we forgot to get something for the jellyfish things.
Like an umbrella.
So I think every time you wild search from now on, the next thing you should say is you wish, like in character, you had a copy of the Arden Vul manuals. Think of what we could do with those.
All right, where are we going?
That's a good question.
And thorough.
I would almost be happy to say we just stop here, except I still want to know where you're going. Even
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
So the water area, did we feel like we fully explored that, or is there more? Is there any area that we didn't get to? That's where I would want to probably
We
go
didn't
next.
do the magic carpet thing, and we didn't go into that big open water area with the giant fish thing. Did we go up into that secret room that Twillin found? I don't think we did.
Hmm.
We did. I thought we found a lot of treasure there.
Oh, you're right. We never went through the secret door to the south, though.
I don't know if we got all the treasure though, because I didn't think we got everything the first time. I don't know if we went back and got the
It was
rest.
like a secret room off a secret room, right?
Well, let's go back there then. Check.
So when you shit. I don't remember what you found or didn't. Well, you probably would have found it because it's Basil with his sword. Yeah, there was a secret door off your treasure chamber. There was also, like, if you kind of headed back in the direction of the hole and went down the hall, there was like a trap door in the floor, like a secret trap door that I don't think you did anything with.
Right.
And
there.
after that,
Well, there was the under the statue that we put the statue back.
Yeah, kinda half-ass.
I didn't think we'd
Oh,
finish
yeah.
down there, and that's why we put
Yeah,
the statue just over it.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah,
That's probably where we need to go.
you
Yes.
broke the
Unless
shit out of that statue.
Unless
But
that's,
yeah.
2 minutes, and then we'll need another place.
I don't know what it is. I guess we'll see.
All
No one's in
right.
too much honor, are they?
This is true.
2, huh?
No.
Oh! I finally rolled a random encounter, but then I realized you're in an area that doesn't have random encounters because
Yes.
it's not a lot of stuff is out here. Let me.
So I'm marking off one casting of airy water.
Yep. And I am loading this map now.
And before we get too far into it, I need to throw strength on Monk.
No. Roll badly.
Roll
Okay.
off.
I gotta get fed one out here. Boom.
I saw you trying to drown Basil. I don't like it.
That's what we like to see.
There's almost a one.
I tried to strengthen myself once. It didn't work at all.
I hate this.
It worked for a round.
Stupid 2492 strength.
It's only plus 12 damage. And if I'm open handing, that caps at like 10.
I'm just gonna make you accidentally break through the floor by walking.
Oh, I am stomping pretty hard. Yeah, that's true.
There's no stealth involved anymore.
Oh, the secret door would have been over here.
He's using intimidation instead of stealth. You know, see, chef.
Well, here's the thing. Trying to decide if I want to keep going right now or not, or wait till Dave gets back. I'll let you guys decide. I will say there's combat coming potentially soonish. I don't know that's right on the other side of the door, but like We'll definitely get into combat, at which point we may or may not finish it before the night's out, and then we may or may not have a game next week. So that's why I'm kind of leaning towards, do we just stop early and resume when Dave's back and we'll actually be able to finish a combat, or I don't know.
We got time. Still
All right,
early.
hell. Let's do it then.
No work tomorrow.
Or there could be no combat too, potentially. You guys might use diplomacy.
What's that?
You know how
Yeah.
you know what good listeners so many of these things are. So the secret door to the east would open by pushing a stone slab. I can't remember if someone actually opened it and peeked in or not.
Unknown.
Mm-hmm. What are you going to do?
We're moving along.
Someone open it?
And make it happen.
All right.
I think Rothbert would listen first. Because that's what he does.
He does listen a lot.
He doesn't hear anything.
God damn it.
But he does do that a lot. You're right. All right. This continues the 10-foot tall ceiling. You know, same height as the room you're in. It's dry in there. You see a door over here. There's a there's 6 8-foot tall figures around the like bas relief carvings on the walls, but they're big, kind of around the room. And there is a 15-foot diameter there mosaic on the floor that shows a blue helmet on a lemon yellow field. I did not have an image for that, so you're just gonna have to deal with the graphic I have. But it's like little different colored tiles make up the image there on the floor. Does not look like anyone's been in here in a long time.
I think those statues might try it.
Hey, Twillin.
Oh.
And Tiger.
Oh, hold on.
I see.
See where I walked?
All right, Teague will step on it like an idiot.
Once you step onto the mosaic.
Honestly, I was just trying to make room for the guys behind me, but we'll go with it.
Well, nothing happens. So now what do you want to do?
Great. I guess keep walking.
Okay, now something happens. Now you definitely made the decision. You're just on the outer edge, and it was fine. Some wispy, I don't know how to describe this. Wispy, ghost-like forms start flowing out of the mouths of 3 of the statues, and they let out ear-piercing shrieks. Give me a surprise roll. That's pretty good. I will say this: Rothbert's pretty sure they're undead,
Oh, he doesn't like those.
and you're pretty sure diplomacy is not in the cards right now, as these things sound just insanely mad, scary. They're shrieking, and they're definitely some sort of incorporeal undead. Which all of you at this point know, when you see wispy, intangible things, you probably need at least magic to hit it. They'll fly, too. Actual for them. That's pretty bad. Why did you skip Fedwin, or
No, he's gonna shoot something in the face.
it was just weird that it was on him, but then it suddenly went to
Yeah.
Chef for some reason. Oh, I know why. I had them targeted with their initiative, and I bet you somehow something changed mid-Fedwin right when I put in their initiatives. What? Do you know what his initiative was? 11, it looks like.
It was 11.
That's fine. He can go on 10. Actually, no, he can't. I'll fix it. Basil, you doing anything?
Yeah. Bam.
Oh my god, it's spooky, scary skeletons. Except they're not skeletons. They're intangible. Leland, what you doing? Fucking incorporeal things again.
Moving forward some, so I can try and see them all.
All right.
That's
You
all
can
I'm
just-
doing for the round.
You can just kind of position over the course of the round to wherever you need to be.
Yep.
Twillin, super fast.
Owen's doing the opposite. She's back getting behind Rob.
They're all looking right at Tiger. Tiger's having a bad month.
He's a death wish.
Basil.
I am going to cast a magic missile
Okay.
at the far one.
You can just you know what? Do they have magic resistance? Let me find out.
I'm only casting one that just find out if they have magic resistance, basically.
Yeah. Go ahead and target one. Roll some damage. You got 3 missiles, I believe. Pew pew. Damn. What's the hell of a missile in the middle there?
Yes.
All right. Some magical energy flies out of Basil and just blasts into the thing. It lets out an even more enraged shriek and seems even less substantial. I really don't understand damage against incorporeal things, but you know, here we are. Tiger,
Yep.
they mad. This one flies right at you. Its spectral hands reach into you. Let me make sure I'm actually doing this right. Yeah. It feels bad, man. It feels real bad.
Bad touch.
Special bad.
Tiger, guess what?
I'm dead.
No.
You ripped my soul
Level
out.
drains, baby.
But I'll get some level drain on you in a minute. Meanwhile, this was part I was like, man, we should wait for Dave. In case he got level drained, I wanted him to be the victim of his own, you know, I don't know, whatever. Folly's not the right word because it's not like he really did anything, but yeah. Man, their peeling claws are digging into you from all sides. And if we were playing straight up level drain right now, you'd probably be dead. The last one somehow misses you. You probably stumble backwards as the other two are clawing at you, and the other one just like zooms shrieking by your head. They're all flying around up in the air, but it's only a 10-foot ceiling here, so you can still, you know, reach them with melee if you want.
All right.
That said, let me put this on you. Not feeling so good. Not feeling so good at all. All right, that was them. Bedwin.
He shoots a bow. He shoots an arrow. He shoots.
I don't know what he shoots, but go ahead.
He's an elf. I'm gonna just add a +1 modifier, although we should make some sort of elf toggle for him to adjust his stats because his con goes down.
Oh. Yeah,
But
we
so
should.
far, I think the only thing that matters at the moment is he gets a +1 with bows when he's in elf mode.
Yeah.
And he got a +1 dex, but it didn't.
That doesn't make any sense. Because it's
Sure,
a racial it's a racial ability based on like your upbringing and familiarity with the weapon rather than. That's a pretty solid hit. You're using magic, right?
Yeah, +1 arrow or +3 arrow, +1 bow.
All right. I
And
don't
I
really know
rolled
what
Phenomenal 1.
I don't really know what happens to arrows that hit incorporeal. I imagine they just pass through, but somehow do damage. So you can roll to recover that later if you want.
So all bow users go twice currently, or no?
They go whatever their fire rate is.
Oh, so it's based on the bow, not like classes and stuff.
I mean, I don't know if there's anything that gives you more shots for a class, but if there were, yes, the bow has a rate of fire, which I think is 2, right?
It does appear to be 2.
And I just saw myself on Discord, and my face is super red.
What'd you do?
Went to the pool.
You fool.
Yeah. What are you doing there, Chef?
Oh, it's his turn. He's gonna get level drained.
Hell yeah.
First, he's gonna cut this one's face off.
With?
I don't know, like a sword.
+3 scimitar? You just
Probably
barely hit.
I
Man,
get 10 hits.
That hit sound effect is super loud. Yeah, that hits.
Plus honor. Does it have that automatically? It does.
Should.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Minus something maybe for a hit cap.
It was a very solid hit. You step up and swing up in the air where was clawing into Tiger's face.
A D10 +3, then +12 is not hit capped? Or is it?
I don't have hit cap code, and I'm not.
But if you did, does the +3 add to the hit cap?
No, it's just to the side of it. So technically, fully by the rules, this would be 2 damage less right now. But
Okay.
I'm not going to stress about it on a weapon that's close. If you were hitting with a dagger, then I might start worrying about it.
Does he look like he's dying?
You know, somehow he hasn't even taken damage, and I'm not sure what that's about. How are you have no damage?
Count at least 28 damage.
Because
Plus
your
whatever Tiger died. Or
because your con dropped. Let me fix that. No, don't do the thing where I can't type anymore. How did I fix that last week? Damn it.
You ran Tiger into a wall.
I can't. Damn it. What did I do? Maybe if I add a effect you and then delete it, then magically I'll have focus back. Fuck. I'll tab out. Come back. Oh, I remember the last time I opened the console, closed it, and that did it. Yeah. All right. Somehow I was moving Tiger despite that, so that was cool that worked. Tiger, I just gave you a little damage. It's because you had damage, but then you lost max hit points, and it didn't When you lose max hit points, it doesn't lower your current. So whatever. Anyway, who was up?
Eager.
Eager, right? Yeah. What are you doing?
He wants to not be surrounded. Can he scoot back?
Well, it turns out, given that they're intangible, sure.
Okay. He'll put us back against the wall and put one into the whatever he thinks the most damaged one is. Which one would that be?
Do you got? Oh no, I only did it for those one guys. Then I still got to run some sort of script that hits everything. The two directly in front of you are both about the same. They're about half.
Okay. Attack.
Mm-hmm.
Is that hit?
Mm-hmm. Damn. Nice.
This is the undead ghost man. Does he pass out from pain?
Doesn't do it.
Damn.
Just shrieks louder. What's Rother doing?
Well, there's one nicely teed up right in front of him.
There is. In case it matters, this is good or evil.
No, it does not
Okay.
matter.
I was gonna ask Rothbert if he's gonna try and turn him.
Eric must be playing Rothbert because he hit.
And then,
Almost there.
how did you guys set up his other thing, or do I just roll it separately?
Oh, the life smite. There
Yeah.
should be. It's probably under combat somewhere. Where is it? It's under actions, it looks like.
Oh, life smite. There it is.
You know, the rule set might have matured to the point that I can turn that into a effect. If the target type is undead, that'd be cool. 11. Ooh. Yeah, that thing, you can barely see it anymore. It's losing its substance, what little it has. Edwin.
He shoots again
All right.
to finish it off, possibly.
Maybe you can poach that kill.
+1.
You're shooting through a whole lot of people, but that still hits.
You said they were flying high. You said.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You're still shooting through a whole lot of people. Like, unless you got taller.
Well, I'm only worried about hitting Fane, and he can catch him, so it should be okay.
That's true. That one explodes into just a bunch of mist that just sort of quickly dissipates. Eager.
I shoot it.
Let's try it.
You use magic arrows, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's the round. These guys wouldn't be no thing if they didn't do level drain. No. I think I found a problem. I think it might be when I set initiative for multiples that it actually starts screwing stuff up. All right, I fixed Toland's initiative. It was too high. It doesn't matter. Chef too. I don't think it's going to matter, but
Those are the only two I think that rolled after you got it set.
yep, you're right. All right. Well, they were very fast, so they continue. To abuse Tiger. Good luck, Tiger.
Is he
He sh-
aging?
Man, he should have done a cult shot.
Oh no.
He is not aging. He's just feeling weaker and weaker with each hit. Dice are on fire tonight. Let's see. That was 6 damage. So 1 moment. Tiger is currently at 5 con, 5 strength, and 8 dex. He's feeling real bad. Leland.
Everything turned for you once you
For
won
what
that
it's
moment.
worth, this one's in really bad shape, and this one I don't think anyone has hit yet. The one you can't see, I think nobody's hit yet. Oh, I shut the door. Didn't mean to. The one that is almost dead succeeds, and the one that has not been hit is slowed. I will apply the slow.
I got it.
You got it? All right. Did you roll a nat 20? 19. Okay.
One of them rolled a 19 for the save, the other rolled a 1.
Which is exactly what he needed with a 19 or 20.
Tiger could, if he survives, he could just be our new butler for like 10 months and stay in town.
He'll be fine in 10 months. Basil.
Yeah, I'm going to do what I normally do.
Oh, ignore that for the moment.
Wait, what?
I'm ignoring it.
I said ignore it.
Ignoring, actively ignoring. You got it.
Can I send the? Well, I can't really see the other one very well, so I probably don't.
No, because you kind of have to decide at the point that they're all going out.
Gotcha. Fair enough. So yeah.
Got him.
Is honor built into your initiative system?
I doubt it.
He's not in honor. It doesn't matter. Well, I also at the
Maybe.
same time shoot magic missiles at that guy.
Actually, maybe it is. I think it is.
Because I can't see the other one. So I also shoot him, and I do 17 damage to him while he dies.
It's solid though. It's a solid 17. Chef.
Oh, I don't want to go across the middle of the thing. I'm gonna go around in case it makes more.
Well, in that case, Twillin goes first. Twillin, what are you doing?
That's fine.
Magic missile.
Okay. Can you see it? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, she's in the room.
You guys are really piling on top of each other there.
She cast it level 7. How many is that?
Neat. 4 of them.
4d4 plus 4.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, with my elven dexterity.
Wow, that was bad. Are you in great honor?
No, I wish. She's never been in great honor.
With my elven dexterity that wasn't on, my initiative was 1 better. So clearly, I probably still can't stop casting.
What is your current honor?
48.
And what do you need to be in great honor?
50.
She was a protege for a long time, so that was holding her back a little bit.
Sure.
But I'm surprised she didn't overtake Chef, though. But it is what it is. All right, go ahead and attack, Andrew. Or, make friends. I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're hugging them.
I'll try.
So what? The wispiness?
The head area.
Cold shot to the pooper.
All
right. was a solid hit.
All right.
The thing continues to shriek in rage and attack Tiger. You don't know why they're so mad that you stepped on a blue helmet mosaic, but they sure are. One already went. Tiger!
I shoot it.
Good luck. It might be getting hard now.
I just gave it a bunch of minuses.
True.
Okay, I can't help that.
I need to make sure that it has its AC adjusted, because normally it's a 2 and it still says it's 2. So I feel like it's not actually applying that slow. Which is probably because I think the guy changed the name of... Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta fix every spell now, man. No, actually... It looks like it was right. That should have hit because it's slowed. I don't know why it wasn't applying the bonus, but you do damage. You have a composite bow or just a normal?
I don't know.
That one I don't think isn't.
Okay. Yeah, it's not. That makes sense then. Because I was thinking at this point you should have a negative, but yeah. All right. What's Rothbard doing?
Can he get in to attack it without stepping too much on the thing, or not really because Tiger?
Not without stepping on the thing. Oh my god. You got plenty of time to get around there if you want to.
Yeah.
You don't have to. It just means you still go before the only person left, Tiger, the second shot. You're pushing up against Chef. I'm going to move Chef over just because.
Yeah, I'll straddle the circle since I'm dexterous.
You hit. That guy had the right target AC. Why didn't it have it for Tiger? Oh, I bet you it's only applying to melee and not ranged, because reasons.
Reasons. No.
Yeah, reasons.
This guy
he changed how it worked, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
does not appear to have any loot on him. I don't know about the other two.
The incorporeal being?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I know it's not 0 XP, so let me fix that.
Honestly,
Man, you don't even know what happened there. That combat was probably like...
with how many hits did Tiger take?
40 seconds, wasn't it?
4.
And what level was Tiger? He's 7th or
6.
Yeah, those things level drain 2 levels per hit. So
with our two
You-
levels. Okay.
he would be dead under the normal system.
Tiger's gonna go lay down for a little bit.
Like with our average party level, other than that, two per head, it might be faster to just get level trained and get the experience back.
Or go get a restoration spell from those living clerics in town who didn't explode.
Maybe the cat people will heal you.
Yeah,
That's right.
they weren't-
purging
they weren't-
this evil.
they weren't. Maybe the set priests will go cast something on you. I saw it. You walked over it. You explode.
Can we at least tell Dave that we fought level draining undead that drain 2 levels per hit and they hit him 6 times?
You can tell them whatever you want. I'm all for it.
Thing.
You open the door.
Can you, as a joke, adjust his stats down to like 2 con for when he
No.
comes back?
No, because I'll forget. Something will break.
Listening at the door first, and then opening it.
There would be a open doors check involved for Budge in this one, but whatever. I'm not going to have you sit here and roll it because it doesn't matter other than a few seconds. I should make some time pass. You've been walking around. Let's see. Boom. There we go. You hear nothing on the other side though.
Okay.
The door's stuck, but if you want to bash it, you can get it open. It's like it feels like it's like swollen in the frame, as opposed to locked or whatever.
Oh man,
You might have missed it.
If it's a normal open doors, I did it. If it's
It is normal.
parentheses, I missed by 2.
I'm asking Tina if she sees any secret door.
I'll get back to you since that takes a couple minutes. Do you guys wait for that, or do you open the door? I guess you open the door.
Yep.
Yeah, I imagine they're doing that while I'm checking.
A little bit of water flows over your toes there, as there's water like just like the top level of the water is like even with the door here. There's a stairway heading down.
Question. I just marked off a use of airy water. I had not cast it on myself.
How long does it last? I can keep track.
90 minutes.
Okay. So at roughly 8 o'clock game time. I don't know if you guys see the clock, but roughly 8 o'clock game time is when it would run out.
Okay.
What?
But
what
it
are
is still
your
going.
arrow-
Was the point I was checking.
What are your
Yeah.
arrow recovery rules?
I don't remember. Let's call 50-50 for now. I don't remember the rule. Someone was talking about it last week. I think it was Dave.
I was, but I don't want to go find it again. So,
Or I always have the option that you can just recover half and not roll because
I'd rather do that, even though I failed both rolls. But even if I hadn't,
as long
I
as
can
you
just
continue to
recover
do it, as long as
Yeah,
you
that's
continue
fine.
to do it going forward, I'm down.
man, in another scenario, those would have been good rolls.
Yeah. Those do go down and not up, right? Yeah, those definitely go down. Otherwise, that water would be really weird. Stairway heading down. Probably hard to see through the water here, beyond your bubble, but then again, this water probably hasn't been disturbed in a long time, so honestly, it's probably pretty clear. And it is stone and all that, as opposed to like dirt. You cautiously move forward and make your way to the door, which you can see is swollen and bulging in the frame from, water. It will require an open doors roll, which I'm sure Chef will have a hard time succeeding at.
We got to get in combat. I'm rolling really high now. How you doing, Tigar?
Not so good.
You see a chamber that's empty of any, like, furniture, carvings, anything like that, but there are bones all over it. Most of them look like... Some of them probably look humanoid. Yeah, it's probably mostly humanoid bones that you would see. There's definitely a lot of them. Like, enough, you could probably search through the bones if you wanted for stuff. Like litters the floor in here. Oh, if you're able to see it, this does not actually end in a wall right here. There's a passage that continues that direction.
Just be on the safe side. Rothbert's also checking like up to make sure there's nothing on the ceiling above us.
There's not. The ceiling's only about 10 feet in here, just like the other room, and completely submerged, which makes sense, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Also, give me a surprise roll. Good enough. Not that you can hear well or anything, but you see, before anything gets to you, coming from this tunnel, like suddenly you see a bunch of dirt and other particles suddenly like kind of like clouding your vision as something is coming quickly towards you. And a moment later, you see a really big eel squeeze its way. I mean, it's long. It's big, but it's long. Squeeze its way through this passage. This thing, I can't adequately do it justice on Foundry because of the way token sizes work. But it like its width fills that like maybe 7 foot or so passage, and you can't even see how far back its body goes.
It's like
And I'm just going to put you in combat because you're probably not going to talk to it. What?
So it's like those big eels in Super Mario 64.
I am not familiar with Super Mario 64, but it is a big friggin' eel. Let's see if it has a description worth reading. Brown, mottled, thick, leathery skin with lighter brown or yellow-brown spots on the dorsal surface. Pronounced incisor teeth, unblinking eyes that stare at you banefully. This thing seems intelligent, and it actually seems not nice. And it's got a big old mouth. This thing could potentially swallow you whole.
I hope it's undead.
Yeah. I mean,
Look,
yeah, actually. Yeah. Are we all in combat?
Oh, I didn't even roll and it's my turn.
What the heck? Oh,
108. Oh,
hold on,
no.
hold on.
I can beat that.
Wow.
I don't even know how that happened. There was
Because
no one.
I set
There was
Tiger to
n-
99.
It was Tiger.
God damn it. I gotta fix that somehow. So you'd be at 8 then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Because they add the flat 100.
Wait, it just added. Okay, it's just gonna keep
No,
adding to
that's
everybody.
weapon size. No, that's his weapon speed.
Okay. I thought it would be adding 1, but whatever.
No, after you did whatever to clear it, it clears.
I didn't. I just set it to Twillin, who's on 1.
No. Fair enough then.
I don't really know. Maybe it adds whatever the current is plus or minus 1. So remind me how area water works, because I don't know what this thing's going to think of.
It's not going to be able to enter it, basically.
Well, this thing is so big, it might. But whether or not it likes doing it is a different question.
Okay. Where was the part about? No water breathers can breathe in an area affected by this spell.
Okay.
How
So-
far back from its mouth is its gills?
I don't know, man. I'm looking at that Mario picture. I don't see the gills. It's hard to tell. Either way, I'm going to say, like, if it does get its head in the bubble, it's not going to like it. It's not going to instantly suffocate or anything.
Well, yeah,
but it won't know till it tries anyway, so here we
I
go.
think it should just stay there, and we should shoot it with arrows till it dies.
Willin, what you doing? Actually, I should have stopped. It's 11:18. Oh, well, we'll do a round. This thing might die in one round anyway. Who knows? Willin. Adam. You might be muted. You are muted.
Sorry, she moved. She's good.
Okay. Chef.
Well, I could go
This-
run
this
up
thing
to
was-
it and stab
This
it.
thing was
but I
moving
don't-
up, so, I mean, you can if you want.
It's probably size exploding giant, whatever.
It's real big.
So I want to stab it for that reason.
Then do it.
So I go some amount and I stab it for that reason.
Yeah, it turns out it's probably real easy to hit.
Why would you say that?
Don't roll 1.
Oh, okay.
You hit by 17. Congratulations.
Oh, good.
On your roll of 15.
That was disappointing.
So you're guessing maybe you're in its lair, given all the bones about and stuff. It rushes forward. It goes for the first person it saw, which is probably going to end up being Fane now. But Fane takes a big old slash at its face,
Yeah,
carves
maybe I'll
into
just
it,
die outright.
and it also starts gulping weird or something as soon as it enters the bubble. Leland. About to be a little tiny bunny, isn't it? And then you're just going to throw it back in the water and watch it drown.
Quite possibly. Further.
Do. Hey! It might get an attack off. Exciting.
Okay.
Rolled 17. All right. Well, this thing will try to chomp at Chef, and I don't even think it can hit him, but let's find out.
Why would you say that?
Yeah. It lunges towards Chef, but between his natural speed and it getting real confused and unhappy as it enters the bubble, just snaps ineffectively. Upper.
Is it good or evil?
Doesn't matter in
Wrong
this
weapon.
case. But actually, yes, it is.
I don't know why, but he at one point said he switched to the mace instead of the spoke in the wheel.
Oh, okay.
I think he preferred the always +2 versus the sometimes +3, sometimes +0, which I can
Fair.
understand.
Anyway, that was him.
I think he's proficient too with the mace, but not the club.
He is for both.
Oh, is he now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, club mace damage isn't great against something this big. Eeg.
He's breathing deeply.
So airy
Yeah.
water. Did we ever determine if you can like shoot through this normally? Because it's still water, right? You can just breathe it.
He's not shooting. He's just hanging out.
No, it's not. Well, it
No,
isn't
because you
airy
can fall
water.
too. Yeah, the whole thing's weird, man. Okay. Yeah, we'll just say you can shoot through it. which we probably already said many times. This whole thing turns its. Let me double check. One attack with 2 attacks described. Well, that's confusing. All right, that's fine. We'll do that. Who's left? Bedwin? Nope. We're done for the round. Unless you have a ranged attack or a spell, I don't even need initiative from you. If you do have a ranged attack or spell, let me know what it is.
The exact same one as last time.
All right. We'll get to you in just a moment. This thing turns around and starts to flee. I need attacks
Does it
from...
turn around just like that? Where it spins on its middle
No,
axis?
probably its whole body.
Can eels swim backwards?
No,
wonder what it's
it
doing
actually
with
it would actually have to, do the snaky, spin around. It's probably honestly, tracing a path. That shit.
You want the free attacks though.
Yeah, that's what I was giving him. That's what I was saying. You need initiative. It's probably doing that, and its whole body's going by you as it spins and goes back down the tunnel. It is a big long body.
So does this actually count as a rear attack?
Sure. I don't think you can miss it anyway, but sure.
I don't think I can either, but
Hit by 12. Pretty good damage considering it's on a D4.
well, yeah, it was everything but the D4 for that damage.
When did Rothberg get strong? Jesus. Oh, I guess 5 damage is just a Hackmaster thing.
Well,
All right.
you have to hit
17 strength
before
is
you
for
can
just
be
5
shown
damage.
to be strong.
Yeah, that's true. He's been strong the entire time.
Go ahead and hit it, Fane.
With my full attack complement. I'm gonna use my reroll today.
Cool.
More better.
Roll damage.
That didn't. What?
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh,
Isn't there a rule about massive damage? I think there is. I think that's like a save or death. Hold up. It might only be from non-attack stuff, though. I'm not real sure. I'm not going to be able to find that rule in a timely manner.
Well,
one.
how close to dead is it?
Nah, well, I mean, it's in the red, but it has a lot of hit points, so
Okay.
But
Well,
you're
I
not-
get 2 attacks this round, so
you're
maybe I'll
not
do another 53.
you're not going to get a second attack. It's going
Karma
to be
damage,
out of
maybe?
there.
It's retreating. I get my full attack on it.
Your 3 halves full attack on it, yeah.
Well, I got my 1 attack last turn.
The only one it really has is the threshold of pain.
Okay,
So
I thought there was a massive damage rule.
let me look further. Death from massive damage. A character who suffers 50 or more points of damage from a single attack must roll a successful saving throw versus death or die.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see that. Wait, save versus death, you said?
Yes.
Wow. Eric, you're polymorph while you're at it. What does it polymorph into right before it dies? Or as it dies?
Just change right back. Doesn't it?
So it turns out it was going so fast, but instead of an actual swing, I just got my sword in front of its mouth as it was turning around, and it just split itself in half as it swam by, and then turned into something. Or to something.
Ow. Right before turning back into an eel.
Right.
It was actually it was retreating, but it was also attacking. So I wasn't entirely sure if I was going to give you full attack sequence, just letting you attack first, because it has a tail attack.
Tail attack, yeah.
But given that it's dead, it doesn't really matter. What does it look like though as it dies and then
Owl.
turns back
Owl.
again? All right. So you smack it really good. It turns into an owl, and then a mere moment later, it turns back into an eel. It's floating there.
Angle. It slams me into the wall and knocks me out.
Honestly, a big portion of this room is currently full of eel. That eel's 40 feet long. So a good part of its body is in the room right now. Is it like came through and was probably doing like the snake spin thing to make, and then it did.
It
And it
also
makes-
didn't have any loot on it.
Yeah, weird, huh? Well, I don't know. You could cut it open. It might. We're gonna stop there, but just as a note, you feel like you could. There's enough bones and other stuff in this room. You feel like it's
well,
probably
at
worth a
least-
search.
Detect magic on it, right?
Then yeah, at a glance, you see the glimmer of magic beneath some of the bones. But we'll pick it up there next time.
Okay.
I think at 140 hit points.
So what's your constitution, Adam?
I'm down to 5 con, 5 strength.
With a 5 con, every time you roll for hit points when you level, you get -3. So you can lose hit points when you level.
Sure. Temporarily, until Sky comes back. Yeah, I guess a really low con mage could just die as he levels up.
Yes. If you have a low enough con, it is technically possible.
I feel like that should cap it, 0 gain as opposed to going down. All right, there we are. So next week's, and maybe if anyone ends up needing an answer before I can give you a definitive one, let me know and I'll just say no. But otherwise, like if you have other plans and you need to make a choice,
Maybe.
Otherwise, I'll know by Thursday at the latest. So I'll let you guys know.
Why don't you just, if your parents are there, they play the proteges, and if they're not, we play as normal.
That would be so humorous.